Hello everyone, my name is Reno and welcome back to my channel where we like to explore all things paranormal, supernatural, and everything is spooky. Today we're going to be reacting to Sam Colby again. I believe this is the final episode of their Hell Month that they're doing where they are going to the quote-unquote new Conjuring House. What that means, I don't know, because there's one Conjuring House that's currently in Connecticut, which is actually currently, I believe, up for sale. There's a GoFundMe for Jason Haas to purchase the house and get it so that way it stays in the right hands of the paranormal community, and so that way it doesn't get torn down and shipped off to like different parts of museums and stuff like that, so people can be like, oh, come see my haunted museum with all my haunted stuff, and here's the Conjuring House, and so that way people can actually like afford to go and do overnight tours there and paranormal investigate and stuff like that. So I will put a link to the GoFundMe, so long as it's still up as of this date, down in the description below. If you want to go check that out, you're more than welcome to. If not, you don't have to. So let's get into this at this new Conjuring House.
What's up, guys? It's Sam Colby.
Tonight we're at the new Conjuring House, where the true story of the new movie The Conjuring Last Rites actually took place. We're lucky enough to be the first ghost hunters to do a paranormal investigation since Ed and Lorraine Warren first came here 40 years ago.
For 13 years, the Smurl family was attacked by an actual demon from hell at this exact house.
Okay, so I know I'm pausing early while they're explaining things. Demons genuinely come from hell, so long as they're part of like the Christian mythos, which I'm assuming this is if Ed and Lorraine Warren are involved. Ed and Lorraine Warren, for those of you who don't know, were paranormal investigators back in the 60s and 70s. Ed was very much the scientific side of things, where he would bring in equipment like cameras and voice recorders and stuff like that to try to get signs of the paranormal. Lorraine is a supposed psychic medium. Now, there is a lot of controversy revolving around those two, especially during their paranormal investigation era, and the fact that their current estate is, I believe, currently owned by a couple of paranormal YouTubers who charge an arm and a leg to do any investigation and stuff like that. That doesn't necessarily have anything to do with Ed and Lorraine Warren, more so with the actual people of it, but it is at Ed and Lorraine Warren's house, which has been turned into a museum where they have a whole bunch of stuff that is supposedly haunted. That's where the Annabelle doll had been residing for decades, up until it got bought by another paranormal investigation crew who brought it on tour, and I believe to this day is still missing because it went missing halfway through the tour. So there's a bit of controversy surrounding Ed and Lorraine Warren and just the whole thing, so I'm curious to see what they're going to be talking about with this. It's not the new Conjuring House because the Conjuring House has been called the Conjuring House for a long time. Even before the movies, they were calling it the Conjuring House. So let's see what they're going to explain and what they find here.
On this exact street. Tonight, we're going to see if the dormant demon that family faced is still here.
This is paranormal history.
Full
No
fucking
way.
chills, no.
That's crazy.
Okay, so they're going to be doing a spirit board or a Ouija board. I'm curious to see as to why there's a lady dressed up like, ye old pilgrim in the background doing things. I'm assuming they're going to try to say she's some type of psychic medium and or someone who practices witchcraft. Curious to see where that's going to go from this. I am interested to see if they do find any type of, paranormal evidence. So some things we're going to be looking for are knocks, particularly in threes. So you'll hear a... That is supposedly a sign that there is a demon present and they are mocking the Holy Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. So 3 knocks. We'll see if they mention anything like rancid smells, stuff like that. That could be a sign that some type of demonic presence is near, because they tend to let off very nauseous smells. Scratches are going to be paramount if there are demons involved. And if they're playing with a spirit board where a demon is supposedly involved, that could cause more problems, not just during the investigation, but even further on down the line. So let's keep an eye out for all that stuff during this video.
Before we get into this video, we wanted to give a quick warning because what we discovered at the new Conjuring House might actually change paranormal history.
In the last couple investigations, especially the one with the Ouija board, what the spirits told us made us question if we could even post this video. No joke, guys, this could cause a big commotion in the paranormal world, but for your sake, we're gonna include everything.
But this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to investigate the Smurl House haunting, so we really hope you enjoy the video.
And I'm going to assume, and here's the thing, I like Sam and Colby. I've reacted to several of their videos so far. I'm going to assume this is all just hype to get people to stay and continue watching. There's going to be very few times that the paranormal investigation world is going to be shaken. At this point, I think the only thing that could is definitive proof of ghosts, which I've talked about before, unfortunately will never happen, especially in today's day and age where AI is so prevalent in all sorts of media. But who knows? Maybe they do have something. You know, we'll be hopeful. I'll keep my eyes open. We'll see.
Today we are here with FaZe Rug and Sketch.
Yay! What on earth are we doing, bro?
Is that the "What's up, brother" guy? Is that him? I don't follow too many like streamers or anything like that. One thing I have been noticing a lot of is there's a lot of like paranormal investigators who aren't really doing any investigations. It's just a bunch of dudes getting together, going into a supposedly haunted location, and then being like, "Oh, there's ghosts and demons here, blah blah blah. Ha, this is great clout for me." So you know, again, I'm gonna be hopeful. I'm gonna try not to come in here with any bias towards these people, and hope that maybe they actually are here to try to find paranormal evidence and not just kind of be there for like clout.
Are you scared?
Am I scared? No.
You are scared. You panicking in the backyard.
But remember a long time ago you said you would never do the Conjuring House with us?
I did say that.
And now we're at the new Conjuring House.
To be fair, it is the newer Conjuring House.
This one is no joke, guys, 10 times worse than the last Conjuring House, and I'm shaking, nervous to go inside. I'm not kidding. This is fucked up.
Like,
That's a pretty tall order to fill if you're going to be claiming that this new house is 10 times worse than the Conjuring House, which is probably one of the most famous haunted buildings in all of America. So, again, I feel like these guys do try to hype up a lot of the stuff to try to get people to stay interested in viewing. It's working for me. But again, if you're going to claim that, this is 10 times worse than the Conjuring House, which is already a heavily haunted location, I better be seeing some pretty strong evidence coming from these guys.
the worst thing that happened at the first Conjuring was someone got thrown. That's just scratching the surface of what happened here.
Wait, like physically?
Yeah, physically levitated and chucked.
Why are we
across the
going
room.
in? Why are we going in here?
Wait. Thrown as in like a wrestler went in there and like picked them up.
Literally
and
chucked them. Everybody in this Smurl family that once lived here was thrown. Even the dog.
No, not the dog. Mom, if you're watching this, I'm sorry that I'm here.
I'm sorry too. I've never been in a situation like this. I just did it because I like my friends.
This is one of the worst haunted places we've ever been to in our entire lives.
I can feel my heart sinking as we speak.
I can't believe we're here, bro. It's a new Conjuring House, and you guys are the first to film here.
We're the first paranormal investigators since Ed and Lorraine Warren came 40 years ago.
I know I'm scared to be here, but I also am very grateful that you guys chose me and Sketch to come with you guys, because that's a huge moment. So thank you guys, actually.
Thank you so much.
You're gonna get thrown across the wall.
Get ready to get bruised up.
We have to talk.
FaZe Rug?
Yeah?
Can I take a picture?
Sure, let's do it. Let's do it.
At the Smurl House, Rug!
I'm
Nice
so
to meet
happy.
you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's really
And are
cute.
you visiting this house, about the haunted house and stuff?
You know about this?
A little family was living here once, and there was a bunch of ghosts, and a girl got dragged down the stairs.
See?
I like this kid. I want him to show up to every single video that they do and just scare the absolute crap out of their guests. Because if a little kid came up to me and said, hey, a lady was dragged down the stairs, I'm going to be a little creeped out. Kids say some creepy things. I do think it was very cute that this kid was like, hey, are you, whatever FaZe is. I think they're I think like a gaming streaming company or something like that. Again, I don't follow too many streamers. I tend not to stay in that environment because I feel like it's very toxic and very just like heavy and inappropriate for a lot of things. So I tend to like stay back and ignore all that stuff.
It's real, bro. This is the scariest house we could ever go to. Well, wish us luck.
You'll need the lock.
Oh my God. Why are we doing this, bud?
It's Halloween, bro. We have
Do you
to.
not like Halloween?
I love Halloween.
All right, we're gonna head on.
I don't know when they're filming this, but I'm currently reacting to it on the 26th of October. So it's not Halloween yet, unless they did this last year, which could very well be the case. Sometimes productions like this, you know, there's a lot of footage that you have to sift through, and it's going to take you a long time, and then to edit it all together, I could see it taking, you know, up to a year in order to do this. But, you know, I don't know when, if they are mentioning the new movie, I don't know how long ago news of that broke and how long ago news of that was like being like, hey, this is the place that it happened in.
Man,
All right.
All
Hey,
right,
have a
I
great
wish you
night.
luck.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Why is there so much rug needed?
Hope you don't get haunted.
The Smurls were a lower-class Catholic family who had to move after their house was hit by a hurricane in 1972. In 1973, Jack and Janet Smurl moved into this duplex that we're investigating tonight. But the hauntings began immediately and ramped up slowly with time. After involving the church, hiring psychics, and performing multiple failed exorcisms, no one was able to determine why this innocent Catholic family was at the middle of a battle between Satan and God.
It could be because of the hurricane that destroyed their past house. So a lot of times what you'll see is a major negative incident will happen to a family, and that essentially one of them, it could have been one of the parents, it could have been one of the kids, unknowingly welcomes in to their presence some type of negative entity, negative spirit, that then starts feeding slowly at first, and then as it gets more and more energy off of them, the negative stuff starts to ramp up, and then they get more and more strength. They could have possibly, you know, whilst being there and doing some of this, you know, cleansings and stuff like that, actually just kind of threw, you know, gas on the fire, and it created more and more negative entities to come in and start feeding and ramp up on all these things.
To preface this, guys, this is an actual house that people live in. It's not investigated, it's a private residence. Nothing's altered, it's not like a museum, it's not like any other haunted location we've ever been to.
This is the real deal.
Here's our first look inside. Who wants to go first?
Sam, that's all you. It smells haunted, bro. What do you mean it smells haunted? Sam didn't touch his nose.
What the? Oh, am I going?
Sketch.
Oh, Sketch, you gotta go first.
I already was touching my nose.
No,
My
no.
nose has been itching the whole time.
Nose goes, so you have to go first.
You got it. You got it.
Okay. Yep. Bro, why am I going first?
You lost your nose.
I don't have the chain. Fuck. You want me? Wait, it's a moth.
Oh,
Is he drinking a Twisted Tea? Or is that a C4 energy? I'm hoping it's a C4 energy. Also, I like the fact that this is not a museum. This is not a, you know, like haunted location that people can go to whenever they want to try and do investigations. I want to see more of people going to everyday places, you know, places where people live who are experiencing an issue with the paranormal. I want to see them going into there to try to find evidence of that. Because a lot of the times when you find these bigger places, you know, these, you know, museums or these abandoned asylums and stuff like that, you pay to go there and you pay to film and you hope to find some sort of reaction or, you know, some sort of evidence that you can find at this place, but you're paying to go there, which to me is kind of, I find it a negative aspect in this field of paranormal investigation, because it's not so much these people wanting to be like, hey, come out and find evidence. It's more so, hey, come pay us for this experience, and we're going to charge you an arm and a leg for it. I think it's something like, the Conjuring House is like $3,000 for a night. The Ed and Lorraine Warren Museum is like $2,500, and then there's a recording fee where if you record anything, You have to give it to the people who own it so that way they can scrub through it and see if they find anything, so that way they can then claim that it's really their footage and not yours. It's all very sketchy. So because this is just a family's house, I'm hoping that this family isn't being like, hey, you got to pay us to come into our house and do this. I'm hoping it's more so a, hey, we are experiencing stuff. We would love for people to come and catch evidence. Now, they just mentioned a moth, which means they're going to mention what they did at Pendle Hill in the UK, where the moth is supposed to be this witch lady's, devil representation or something like that. To me, I think it's just going to be a moth. Moths are attracted to lights. The lights are on outside, so there's going to be moths. There's going to be bugs. I wouldn't play too much into that aspect of it, but that's just me.
God, that's a bad sign.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
That's the devil from Pendle Hill, dude.
What? Whoa. Let's
We literally just talk to a witch that deals with the devil all the time.
Why are we doing this?
And it says that when things attract moths, that means the devil is here.
Are you serious?
Not even kidding.
Specifically, it's for her. She associates moths with the devil. So not all moths are associated with the devil. All moths are the devil. I hate when they get in my house. They need to stay outside where they're allowed to be. Stop coming into my house and flitting around and attacking me because you think, because my life is just so bright, my life is so bright and I'm so kind and amazing and perfect and everything like that, the moths come and attack me. Stay outside where you belong. That's why they're the devil. But this particular witch does state that she associates moths with the devil communicating with her. Not all moths, just specifically with her.
Oh, it's right there.
Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you.
It's got little crosses on it.
Yes, that's why I wore it.
Crazy chain, bro.
It's iced out, bro.
Wait, that whole moth thing just tripped me out.
I forgot to wear it.
Also, for me, I don't think, a crystal bracelet with crosses on it is going to be all that powerful in terms of holy deterrence, because it's flashy, it's showy, Christ was very much anti-capitalism. And I know a lot of people who might be watching this are going to be like, but Christ was along with my Christian values of condemning the poor. Christ did not adorn himself in jewels. He did not adorn himself in finery. He was very plain clothed. He was a carpenter. That's why, like in the Indiana Jones movie, he has to find the Holy Grail. What is the cup that a carpenter would drink out of? It's not this beautiful chalice. It's an everyday cup. Because Christ lived an everyday life. Was he spreading the word of his Father? Yes. But he was not asking people to give them money, to give him treasures, to give him all these things. He was asking for them to give him their faith and to, believe and everything like that. In fact, he told people to give away their worldly possessions. So I don't think a crystal cross is going to do anything just because it's in the shape of a cross.
Okay, let's go. Where are we stalling? Oh, God. Someone in between. Okay, last. Am I going? You gotta go last. Okay.
Holy crap, dude.
Yo, I don't like this. I don't like this.
I genuinely
don't want to be here.
We are literally in somebody's home right now, dude.
This seems like a regular house.
This is.
I know. Cheez-It still.
Like they just got a Wendy's Baconator cheese.
Why would you live here?
Worst type of Cheez-Its you could get. Everyone knows it's the extra toasty, the only way to go.
What's so scary about that is it isn't like some crazy big asylum. It's like everybody's average home. That just shows that demonic attachments could happen to anybody.
Yeah, go anywhere. So this house is a duplex, which means two families lived in it at once. And so it was the Smurl family, like Jack and Janet, who were the parents, and then their 4 kids. And then on this side was Jack's parents. Their names were John and Mary, and so all of them, 8 people total, experienced the hauntings.
Wow. For the next decade, they'd experience unexplainable and potentially otherworldly attacks, as well as notice this foul smell entering the home. Especially when the father, Jack, would kneel by his bed and pray.
The family started seeing a black apparition so frequently that they nicknamed it It. With time, the spirit became bolder. The father, Jack, levitated, the mother, Janet, was dragged out of bed, and one of the daughters, Shannon, was even hurled down the staircase. The once calm Catholic family was now under attack, forcing them to argue and point fingers at each other until Janet called the church for help.
Wait, so allegedly they got thrown, or is that real?
No, every single person got thrown, scratched. There were knockings on the walls.
In this very home.
In this living room, they used to see this shadow figure, this entity that they used to call it. They would see it, like tall, like shadow figure guy that just walks around and scares the fuck out of them.
Oh God! What? I know. I heard.
What?
I heard creaking coming down the stairs all my life.
You heard? Yes, we both looked at the same time.
It was creaking. It was like something. A footstep.
That was a creak, but
Did you hear it?
yes. Oh my God!
It scared me.
Okay, and so this is an issue that I have with a lot of YouTuber paranormal investigation teams, is they hear a creak and they immediately start to freak out, and they immediately start to ignore what just happened, right? So they're too busy talking to each other about the creak that they heard. Go to the stairs. Start doing an investigation, okay? Pull out a digital recorder, right? Pull out, your night vision cameras, or, if you've got like a spirit box or a REM pod, pull those out and start trying to get more and more stuff. A lot of these like YouTube paranormal investigators that I find, even Sam and Colby, and like I said, I like these guys. I appreciate the work that they're doing, but a lot of it is just hyping up for show and tell. Pull out your devices, start trying to get evidence.
Shit out of me. You scared the shit out of me. Y'all both jumped because
There was footsteps.
There was literally something coming down the stairs.
Bro, no.
And you know what I was about to say right before that? Is like, oh, we're probably being watched right now.
Oh, I'm tripping out. We should just keep moving. When a local priest finally arrived to bless each room, they said it did absolutely nothing. So they were forced to call in the big guns, Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Ed and Lorraine Warren arrived in 1986 and identified 3 spirits in the house: an elderly woman in the basement, an insane younger woman, and a violent man with a mustache.
I am also once again concerned that these guys are using AI to generate these images, and if that's the case, I want to come out and say, once again, I say it in every single video that I bring this up, I fully condemn AI in the use of media, in the use of art and creativity. AI has its purposes in things like scientific production and using it to, go through and like figure out algorithms and stuff like that to help genome splicings and, a whole bunch of other big scientific words and stuff like that that's going to make retention drop. AI does not belong in media. That being said, going back to the priest doing a blessing or an exorcism, blessings are essentially like spraying a lion that wants to eat you in the face with a spray bottle. It might deter it for a minute. It might stop it. It's really just going to annoy it and make it angry. So that's usually why just doing like a blessing, going around and, saying the Lord's Prayer and everything like that isn't really going to be enough to stop any spirit that has power.
However, in the master bedroom closet, Lorraine found the worst possible scenario. A demon who was feeding off their fear and wanted to tear apart the Smurl family.
The main center of all the hauntings is actually upstairs in the master bedroom, so we'll hit that in a little bit.
You already pulled out.
Am I supposed? Is this a secret or?
Oh no, you can talk about it. Who gave you that?
I don't know. Bro, I'm trusting this.
So guys, Pippi and Priestess is actually coming here later for an investigation, and it's gonna get crazy, but she did actually gave us these talismans that are supposed to protect you. So if you're scared, you pull it out, and it's supposed to protect you.
Yeah, where's yours?
Any negative energies.
I forgot mine at the hotel. No!
Which means he's doomed. He's going to be possessed and haunted. But no, some people do believe that talismans can work. They can just be as simple as just a piece of paper that has been blessed by a priest that you then carry around on you, and it's supposed to deter more so than, fully prevent a spirit from harming you. If the spirit is powerful enough, the talisman won't do anything. It'll just bypass the talisman. But because this is just a random person's house, and so far they haven't mentioned anything to do with the current family experiencing hauntings, I don't know for certain if there's really even a need for a talisman for protection. It's always good to have one if you believe in that, if you believe that, you need a talisman, but sometimes you can just go ahead with, a sage blessing afterwards once you leave the property. So it really all depends on what you believe in.
Hold on, I forgot mine at the hotel.
You forgot your protection, bro?
Hold on.
Oh.
We got this right here. Did give me this to protect me in the meantime.
Yeah, speaking of, are you guys down to do the Ouija board later tonight?
I'm saying...
So he just pulled out an Ankh, and an Ankh is a symbol in ancient Egyptian mythology that I believe has to do with rebirth and death, and it has to do something with Osiris. I'm not 100% certain on that. I don't believe it would work well as like a talisman to protect you from said evil entities, but I may be wrong. There may be other symbolism with it that I don't fully know about. I'm not too versed in ancient Egyptian mythology and practices. Just kind of like the basics of it.
No.
Why are you not doing? Why?
Because I've said that I'd never do the Ouija board again. Sorry, I wasn't in the Conjuring House too.
It's the Conjuring House, and when are you gonna have another opportunity to be in the new Conjuring House and do an actual spirit board that guarantee is gonna work?
Unlike the original Conjuring.
Again, there's no guarantee it's going to work. Spirit boards are heavily scrutinized in the paranormal community investigation world because you don't know if it's spirits that are doing it or if it's just one of the people either consciously doing it or subconsciously doing it. And that's why a lot of people will look at spirit boards and be like, well, maybe not. It also doesn't help the fact that, you know, you can get spirit boards from places like Hasbro, who will literally sell you a spirit board for $29.99 as a ghost communication device, and it's really just a toy. But there are some people who believe that they do work, some people who don't. I'm kind of on the fence with them. I think it really all depends on the people that you're with and the area that you're going to be investigating. I don't think there's ever a guarantee that it's going to work.
House, where Carolyn Perrin was thrown into the living room. The Smurl House hauntings were much, much worse. Like, being thrown up against the wall was the least of this family's worries. We're talking like Jack was chased down by animal-human hybrid apparitions.
Many of the hauntings were intelligent and specifically responded to religion. When any religious objects or rituals were used, the attacks just became worse. And many of the paranormal manifestations occurred in threes to mock the Holy Trinity.
Wait, okay, I remember researching their...
And so this is another fear that I have too, is they just show clips from the latest Conjuring movie. Is this all something that is being hyped up because of this new movie to try to draw sales? You know, I'm sure Ed and Lorraine Warren did come there and say, oh, you know, we've experienced these things, and now that this movie has come out, people are going to be like, oh, yeah, by the way, there was... you know, all these other things that happened to us that just so happened to coincide with what Ed and Lorraine Warren supposedly found. I have my, you know, suspicions of this, but, you know, here's hoping that, again, I'm wrong and that it's not anything to do with that.
Used to be a ceiling fan in here that fell on one of the girls and almost killed her.
Oh my god,
was in the kitchen.
So they had 4 little girls in their family. One of them kept getting really, really like attacked. Like every time that they would like pull out any religious artifacts, which we might have to do tonight, then the demonic infestations would happen like over and over and over again.
Let me ask you, is our goal here to contact the bad spirit?
We're just trying to figure out if that bad spirit is still here or not.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
I'm just kidding.
Oh, wait, you scared the shit out of me.
The fridge. It's a fridge.
And like, okay, like I have joked before that like I find it funny when people do this. Again, if you are really serious about paranormal investigating, you are going to sometimes have just like moments where you're like, hey, we got to lighten the mood a little bit. Because if everyone goes in there and they're just completely terrified, you're not going to get solid evidence. You're going to get people who are believing that they're hearing things because they're too focused on what could be happening. And then they're going to start, you know, ignoring different feelings that they might have, which are clear indicators that there might be something in the room with you. You know, oh, my stomach immediately felt like I was going to throw up the second I walked through this door and stuff like that. So sometimes, you know, just joking around to lighten the mood is helpful, but at the same time, it is a detriment because you're kind of not taking it as seriously as you could be, especially if you're doing it for the camera and to hype everything up.
And there's a dog on it, dude. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Shit.
Oh my god.
Dude, are you good? I am good. I'm just jumpy right now.
I remember my first haunted investigation.
And bro, Janet was in here too when she started hearing like a whisper of somebody being like, Janet, doing the dishes, and she went downstairs, heard even more. There's a basement to this place.
So we would love for someone to go down.
Okay, don't do this again. Don't do this again. No.
You should go down there.
No, I'm not being peer pressured to do that again, especially in the Conjuring House. No, I'm standing my ground tonight. No.
Okay.
I'm standing my ground too. Actually, I'm going.
You want to go alone?
Wait, go alone?
That's what they're trying to insinuate here.
What do I do alone down there?
You contact the devil.
Oh, I don't want to talk to him right now.
Maybe in like an hour or something?
Yeah, when are you free?
Wait, what am I gonna do by myself?
Dude, demons here were scratching, yelling, they were causing like odors, they were throwing people against walls. At one point, both of the parents here were actually fucked by a demon.
What do you mean by that?
Like,
Okay. Pretty big accusations there. And to be specific, if you are having any type of quote-unquote relations with a spirit, there's two types. There are succubi and incubi. Succubi are the female appearing versions of it. They usually target men, and by doing so, by doing the deed with them, they can draw more and more of their life energy. And then the incubi are the male versions of that, which will largely target the women to, again, do the same thing that the succubi do. Now, I've looked into this before in the past because I've always found it interesting. Succubi and incubi are actually, they come from root Latin words. Succubus meaning to bottom and incubus meaning to top. So basically, a succubus is a bottom and an incubus is a top, which I just find really funny. But very, very large accusations to be like, oh yeah, they were both fucked via these spirits. It sounds to me a little bit more like shock value, because there's never really been any clear proof or indication that succubi or incubi exist. There's never been clear proof that any of these things exist. But a lot of the times, you don't really hear people talking about succubi and incubi. And they're normally a specific type of demon. So why didn't Lorraine Warren pick up on those? It's not as if, the it demon that they, were experiencing was one of those. They are a specific type of entity.
there's these entities called incubus and succubus, and they assault you.
And that's true.
Yeah.
It happened to.
It happened.
Wait, to Janet
And Jack, the two parents. And they literally come in forms of like these old like humanoid figures with red eyes.
Animal hybrids.
Animal hybrids.
Like some of them look like lizardy and they have like horse legs and stuff like that.
Is there a chance you guys think we're gonna see something with our own eyes? Because I heard that there was like a black shadow figure that was seen here for sure.
Well, if we want the best chance of seeing something, we should actually go upstairs to the master bedroom.
Oh, that's where all the hauntings began.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Guys, right here at the bottom of the staircase was where Shannon, one of the daughters of the family, was shucked down the stairs and landed right here. Be careful on the stairs. Be careful going up
There's
the
a
stairs.
chance that we could get physically pushed down the stairs.
Oh my gosh, this looks terrible. Such high stairs like the other Conjuring House.
Wait. I don't feel good up here, bro.
What do you mean you don't feel good? You go down.
Like, no. Like, look at I'm staying in the. No, there's a thin ass hallway, bro, and it's like, it's dark up here. Wait,
Did you hear like an extra step followed us?
Like more steps came up than.
I feel like it could very well have just been him. You know, you can see his foot is still clearly here on the landing. It could very well have just been right here is creaky. That is the issue with older houses, is you're going to get creaky floorboards, and they're going to creak. And because you stepped on one and it didn't creak, sometimes it just pushes the wood in, and then the wood decides, hey, I want to go back to where I was before, and will flex back and creak.
listen. No, I heard it. Like the last step Colby took up, right after that, there was another step.
Oh my god, bro.
Well, okay, so on the upstairs, in the back, that is where the master bedroom is.
That one right there?
That's where like all the hauntings were. Upstairs in the back.
Upstairs around.
Isn't that what the devil told us? Or no, Roxanne? Or was it what she was channeling?
This is also something too that people are going to take past experiences that they've had when they go to a paranormal place, and they're going to be like, oh my god, A and B equals C here. And it's really just, correlation does not always equal causation. And it's just, this could very well be a coincidence. Another issue that I'm currently having with them right now is they've got air conditioners running all throughout this house. It's probably a summer's day here, or summer's night, I should say, to be specific, when they're recording this. So it is probably very warm. So the air conditioners do make it a little bit more comfortable. But temperature fluctuations are a big thing in demonic hauntings. And you want to be able to tell if it's a very hot night, I just walked through a cold spot. That is very easy to tell. You can't do that with air conditioners running. The other issue is it contaminates all the sound. You can hear it running in the background. You can look behind me. I have a fan. It's off. If you look to my side over here, I have an air conditioner. It is off. I'm very warm, but I want the sound to be mostly my voice. Maybe you can hear the creaking of my chair every now and again, or when I sip water from my bottle. But I don't want to have all that loud background noise. And if I have a noise gate on my mic, half the time it doesn't pick up all of the sound because for some reason the noise gates get so finicky and so, anal that they don't want to, like, this volume is like, oh yeah, that's great. But then if I go like to this one, they're like, no, we didn't hear anything. So I tend not to have those things on. But I personally would have wanted to turn off the air conditioners. If that means that I'm going to be hot walking around doing this investigation, that's something that I'm going to have to kind of deal with.
He spoke to the devil recently.
In our Hell Week series, we had a witch conduct a ritual to try to speak to the devil, and she said upstairs around the back is where you're going to speak to the devil.
And now we're upstairs.
Going to the back,
Around
and that's
the
where the
back.
demonic infestations are.
Holy shit.
Wait. Are we still doing this video?
We're inside the Conjuring House. We have to do this, guys.
This is real, bro. This is scary.
What's weird is when Ed and Lorraine came here. Ed and Lorraine are like the most famous demonologists ever to exist. And Lorraine is a psychic. And when she came in here, she saw that in the master bedroom closet, that was where the demon resided. That was like his home.
Ed and Lorraine tried to cleanse this house many times, even getting Father McKenna, an excommunicated Catholic priest, to exorcise this house. However, none of this worked, and the exorcisms failed.
And part of that could be because he was excommunicated from the church, which means he technically does not have the blessing of God. I don't know why he was excommunicated. I'd have to look into that. It was probably something bad. You usually don't get excommunicated by the church unless you do something bad. It could also very well just be the fact that there is an active portal and they never did a cleansing ritual to close said portal. So, I'll do an exorcism, but I've got a portal open right here. The spirits are going to get sucked back into that portal, but guess what? It's still open. It's still there. They can come right back out. It's not going to do anything, and they're just going to be more angry that they, were forcibly removed. As to what could possibly be causing this, I'm curious to know if maybe after that hurricane, they took a piece of the old house that they lived in, or they took something from the house that has all this negative energy attached to it that has then opened this portal into this house, which is why this seemingly innocent family is being haunted the way that they are.
Actually, this made the demon come back even stronger, sending one of the daughters, Karen, to the hospital with a deadly illness. At this point, they had tried everything. Janet was even saying she was okay with the demon killing her because she had completely given up.
This is the master?
And that is what demons want. Demons want you to give in. They want you to give up. They want you to basically just stop caring, to stop fighting, so that way they can freely feed off of your energy, and eventually will die from it. You will either get incredibly ill, you will take your own life. It'll never be, just natural causes. It'll always be something. But that is what demons want. They want all that energy that you can give them. This room is also incredibly interesting to see because we've got, a Miller Lite Otter. It's 420 somewhere, so clearly these guys like to party. I think that's a Nintendo Switch case. Good for them. I'm currently trying to save up for a Nintendo Switch 2 for my child for his birthday. Or not for his birthday, for Christmas, because that's coming up. But yeah, this is... And again, you can see here too, they've got the air conditioner on. It's currently blowing air out, so it's going to be making a lot of noise. I can't tell what that is, but it almost looks like a cross or a pipe of some sort.
To be the master, yes.
Oh wait, is that where...
This would probably be where they said the demon was.
Right there. This is where they used to stand. So that means Janet and Jack both levitated in this room and were thrown up against the far wall. Like in this room, imagine yourself falling asleep one day, waking up to you literally lifting off and being chucked in your own home.
Like you would think that's only in the movies.
That's so crazy that it's become a movie. We're filming this prior to actually the movie coming out, so we haven't seen it yet. So everything we're basing this whole video on is just what actually happened in the true story of the Conjuring House.
Not the movie. The movie's very different. But that means the demon had to be in there?
That's the closet,
Right? Oh, God.
Your brother, you know.
How do you get out?
Do you want to open it, brother?
Me or
Listen, this is your first investigation.
you're older?
Am I?
Fine, I'll do it.
You got this, Sketch. Bring out the paper. Bring out the paper. There we go.
Oh, you almost got it. You almost got it. Hey!
Imagine right now, like, the demons in there looking at us like pissed.
Are you kidding me?
Now, one thing I will say is so far, just based off of looking at the house, it doesn't look like the people living there are experiencing any, like, paranormal hardships, I would say. Not necessarily, like, financial or life hardships. More so, like, there's nothing there that kind of screams out, like, they're being haunted, that there's something going on. Personally speaking, I would not be opening up someone's closet unless I had their express permission to do so, because it's kind of an invasion of privacy, and these are just regular people. And who knows what could have been behind that curtain? There could have been, you know, some adult things behind that curtain that aren't meant for everyone to see, that they didn't want anyone to see. So again, I personally would not have opened said curtain into the closet, because it's not as if the curtain is going to be able to stop a demon. The door doesn't have to be open for the demon to come through. It can go through walls and physical things. That's kind of what they do.
Are you okay?
Is that good enough for you? Are you gonna go in there?
No. Hell no.
Sketch just like levitates and smacks this wall really fast.
Please.
We're for sure alone here, right?
1000%.
Wait, did you hear something?
No, you know how you, like, can tell if someone else is in the room with you?
Yeah.
I feel like someone has been watching us in this hallway.
Oh, over there. Isn't this where like the animal hybrid demons would be in this hallway?
Oh, yeah. The upstairs hallway.
And again, that goes back to the feelings that you're going to have when you're investigating something, right? You're going to get these weird feelings. And sometimes it is so much as just you're standing there talking amongst people, and it's like, oh, I feel like there's someone behind me, and you're going to turn and there's going to be nothing there. But that's the human instinct, is to be, we understand, right? Like, our bodies, evolutionarily wise, understand, like, something's behind me. Turn around and look. And that could be from when we were, you know, surviving in the wild 100,000 years ago, and, you know, it's like, there might be an animal behind me, I gotta check. But in this case, you know, you're in a house, you know, there's a wall behind you, but it's like there's someone behind me, and you gotta check and make sure, is there a spirit behind me? I don't know. So, you know, I do like that he's like, hey, I feel like there's something down the hallway that's watching us. Now, I personally have a theory that the human brain is not, or still to this day cannot comprehend tunnels and hallways and doorways, right? So, like, we look into that and we think, like, that is a portal to something else. That's why, like, if you ever stare into, like, a dark room, you get this kind of sense of, like, almost dread settling over you, because it's like, what's in that room, right? You know what's in the room. You go in that room every day. But because it's dark, the lights aren't on, and you're looking into it, your brain instinctually starts going, like, what's in there? Is it a spirit? Is there a monster? Is there an animal in there? Like, what could it be? I personally believe that that is the thing.
Yeah.
Jack Smurl was chased through this hallway by literally what looks like a goddamn demon.
With horse legs. Jesus! In August of 1986, the story went viral. There were hundreds of people showing up to the house every single day just to get a glimpse of the demon. It soon amounted to thousands of people visiting their house every single day, and the Smurls became prisoners in their own home. Most people believe that the Smurls were demonic victims, but some assume that they were just hoaxers trying to make some money. To quiet down all the commotion, the town's Catholic Church finally sent a priest over to observe the hauntings. But of course, the demon refused to show, making the Smurls look like complete frauds. After 6 exorcisms and over a decade of spiritual torture, the Smurl family finally moved away from this house, but they still claim to experience some of its hauntings even to this day. Oh God.
Oh, wait.
Which could mean that it's not the house that's haunted. It's one of them. There is an attachment to one of them, and it could be because of that negative experience that they had where their house was destroyed during a hurricane, and they took something and they continue to hold on to it because, hey, This was our family home. I want this as like a remembrance of what we used to have. And whatever negative entity is attached to that is going to stay attached to that and follow them along.
Wait. Look.
What?
No.
Whoa! The attic. No, dude.
Can't do the attic.
Dude, this house is too old for that. This house is too old for
Guys,
that.
but guess what? The people that live here currently have not entered the attic at all. And they gave us permission to be the first ones to go back up there since the Smurl House haunting.
What happened in the attic back then?
Both psychics said they heard noises and rustling and something like living in the attic. So we don't know.
And we brought a ladder.
We brought a ladder.
Of course you guys did. To be honest, the new homeowners probably didn't even try to contact spirits like with ghost equipment in like the proper way.
Not at all.
You guys are literally the next paranormal investigators that stepped foot in here since Ed and Lorraine Warren. This is crazy.
Which could be an issue. It could be the fact that, like, hey, the spirits right now that are there might be too weak to actually do anything anymore, right? It's been decades since the Smurl family lived there. And if it was an attachment to an item that they took with them when they moved out, the spirits don't have energy anymore. They're not feeding off of the energy that's coming from that artifact with that other spirit. They might not have the energy to communicate anymore unless someone gives them the energy to do so. So them opening up and talking to these spirits, if these current owners don't do that, they're going to be feeding into these entities. It could cause problems down the line. That's an issue that has happened before with Ed and Lorraine Warren, where things weren't as bad as they were until specifically Lorraine Warren came in and opened up hell, essentially. She started speaking to, the demons and the spirits there and giving them power. And then those spirits got too strong and were like, hey, now we can feed off of everyone else and cause things to snowball.
I can't wait to actually start like communicating.
Yeah.
What do you mean communicating?
Oh yeah, we're here to talk.
Yeah, we're here to talk to him. You think we're just gonna
talk to us?
Do you think we're just gonna do a tour and leave?
I thought we were about done. I thought we were going to Barber after this.
All right, guys. So welcome to home base, the kitchen.
The place where we're going to learn.
Exactly.
Yes, you're gonna learn.
Home base, so we're gonna grab all of our ghost equipment here for each investigation. We are going to use the REM pod, which everyone loves, and
What does that do?
this.
Did you hear
Holy
that?
shit! Wait, there's
Was that
footsteps
upstairs?
It was upstairs.
Holy shit!
That was so loud. Did you not hear that?
I heard
that.
I heard.
Multiple? I only heard one.
So that's another issue that you're going to have. Again, we've got the air conditioners running in the background, so it's hard to hear. I did hear a slight little tap. The fact that now they're all, when you have that, you start going, hey, what was that? Did you hear that? Oh, yeah, I heard that. You heard the footstep? Oh, yeah, I definitely heard the footstep. Instead of just being like, hey, I heard something. What did you hear? Okay, what did you hear? What did you hear? And then everyone's going to be like, no, I definitely heard the footstep. You get the power of suggestion going into people's minds. They're going to start thinking that. If I tell you right now, don't think about pink elephants, what are you going to think about? Pink elephants, because it's the power of suggestion. Inception was a whole movie. Go back and watch it. It's really crazy. It's really trippy. But again, we also have the issue of the air conditioners running in the background, so it's very difficult to hear.
Wait, did you actually hear?
I heard two.
Yeah, I heard two. Dude, upstairs is gonna be active for sure.
We're actually gonna go do a investigation in the basement first. This is what we call a portal. It'll attach to a spirit box, which is the way that ghosts communicate through radio frequencies. This will get rid of all the sound and make it very, very clear for us to actually communicate.
So we're talking to them?
We can, maybe, if there is something here.
Brother, do you know what you signed up for?
Okay, so what that essentially does is when you have a spirit box, normally what you hear is the static sound of all of the radio frequencies that is scanning through. So it's, and occasionally you'll get a hello, stuff like that. The portal should filter out all that. So all you should hear is just hello, hello. Should make it nice and quiet. Whether or not that is the spirits being able to communicate, again, difficult to tell. I personally don't think you need any type of spirit box to go paranormal hunting. I don't think you need them. I think you really only need two items. The first one, a simple digital recorder. You turn this on, you ask questions, sit in silence for 30 seconds, so that way any ghost that is trying to speak to you can speak into it. You can then hear it when you either play it back or watch it on your, program, whatever you have on your computer to listen to this audio and see any spikes and stuff like that. Or you can set this up in a room that you're not going to be going into much, but that people say, oh, hey, there's, a lot of sounds, voices can be heard in there. You leave it in there, turn it on. These things can have a battery life of 5-6 hours sometimes, depending on the brand that you get. And you essentially just leave it in there and then come back and filter through all the audio and see if you do catch any sounds. The other big item that you need, and really it's the only item that you need, this bad boy right here, a camera. Now this camera in particular is a Panasonic 4K HC 870. This has a night vision filter on it, built in already, so you can just turn that on and you can see essentially, the green and white aspect that they see. You can film through this. My big issue with this particular camera, the battery life on it's not the best. It's only got about 2 hours of battery life, but you can plug this in and set it up in a room so that way the battery is just constantly charged while it's plugged into the wall and constantly recording. I have I have an additional mic that I've put onto it, more so just so that way when I go out and about, I can record. This right here you don't need. Normally it will come with a little black fuzzy piece to cover the actual mic itself. As you can see, this is a cat's tail or a windsock, depending on what you want to call it. I call it a cat's tail. And all this does is make it so that way when you are recording and you're outside and it's windy, the wind hits this and it diffuses. So you don't pick up the sound of the wind on your mic. It's very useful for when you're filming stuff outdoors, but you don't really necessarily need this when you are inside. And you don't need the mic itself when you are inside because this does have a built-in microphone with it. Now this camera I bought for about $600, I think. A few years ago, I bought it when I was working at Best Buy, so I got it on a discount. Normally, I want to say it's around $900 to $1,000. You don't need one like this. You can buy stuff like IR lights that go on top of other cameras that your camera will pick up on to do that. I don't know how much those lights are. I didn't really want to have all that much stuff attached to this, so I just bought this one, which has the built-in IR light to it. And then the digital recorder, I've just got a simple Sony one. This is about 80 bucks, I think. And this is all you need to go out and do spirit hunting. Everything else, the spirit box, the portals, the REM pods, the EMF detectors, all great, all fascinating items. Do they work 100% of the time? No. Can you confirm 100% that the item is picking up spirits? No. Is it something that could possibly just be randomly generating words? Yes. You'll also see some other people will buy things like mag lights, which are just simple flashlights that turn on and off. They don't have a button. It's a little dial. You can use them. The issue with that is it's like taking a light switch at home and sticking it in the middle between on and off. Your light's just going to kind of do what it wants to do, and you have no say over it. And then you'll also see people will buy things like cat toys, little cat balls that light up when they move. The issue with those is once the batteries start to deteriorate and start going as time moves on, they just start doing it randomly and whenever. So they're not really like a definitive way to prove that a spirit is there, unless they're sitting on a flat surface and you can get the ball to move without, like, physically move, like you can see it moving. So yeah, again, really, all you really need are a basic camera and a digital recorder. Hell, you can even use your phone for some of the recordings for digital recording, or, you know, trying to catch evidence and stuff like that on your phone. But you don't need to go out and buy all this fancy equipment.
Bro, I just did it because I played poker with y'all.
Now we're in the Conjuring House trying to talk to demons. All right, ready?
Oh wait, that's the basement.
We're going to the basement right
I
now.
thought that was a pantry.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
Bro.
whoa.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Bro,
No.
if you thought the first Conjuring basement was scary,
No.
oh god,
Bro, I'm not going in there.
oh god,
The smell is crazy.
oh my god,
Bro, what are we doing?
this is terrifying.
Holy shit.
And this might also just be me. Every duplex that I've been into, or any multi-family home that I've been into, the basement is always super creepy. not even need to be haunted. It's just like the way that the basement was built, and they were just like, yeah, fuck it. We're not putting any money into renovating the basement. Everything's going to be the place where people are living. It's going to be wet. It's going to be cold. It's going to be dusty, and it's going to be covered in spiders. It's just always so creepy. Every single one I've been in personally.
Oh, and there's a mirror at the end. The mirror's shaking. No, you're lying. What? You're lying. Oh, it is. It is. Shaking. Holy shit.
What the fuck? It's moving.
It's moving completely. Look at that. Look at the mirror. Look at the mirror.
It's still wobbling.
What the hell?
It is on a concrete wall.
What?
Right there.
And there's a rug right under it. Great.
Holy shit.
What does the rug have to do with it?
Because my name's Rug.
It was meant for you, bro. You ready to go first?
That's scary. No.
The rug doesn't mean anything. It did wobble a little bit. Their cameras were a little too out of focus, which does happen a lot of the times with cameras. When you're pointing it down a hallway, it won't focus. The wobbling could be chalked up to a breeze. That's something that I would go down, and I would kind of be going around all the corners, especially in an old duplex like this. Could be cracks in the foundation. Could be, glass windows that aren't fully sealed. And I would just kind of be checking for a breeze, because mirrors that are hanging like that, it's a very thin wire that's kind of bulging out. And so it's not flat and flush against the wall. So it's gonna like dangle a little bit, especially if like just a slight breeze hits that wall.
I can't.
All right.
Wait, that's crazy. There's no way this house is this fragile where like if you make one step, everything starts shaking.
Well, dude, see? The mirror is on a concrete wall. So even if we were jumping, it shouldn't move.
Yeah, whoa.
I don't like the smell down there.
Yeah,
It
same.
kind of smells like musty.
Yeah.
Or like bad energy.
Oh, like a demon?
Yeah, we were talking about that at lunch.
What was that? That wasn't you raping ass?
No, what do you mean?
That didn't even sound like a fart.
I didn't hear anything. Again, an issue with all the air conditioners on is you're not going to be able to hear everything on the camera that you're going to be able to hear in real life, because you've got all that background noise.
There was something in the front room.
Brother.
That was a footstep then.
That almost sounded like a knock on the front door or something.
Wait.
What? Did I hear that?
Was the blind like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I thought I heard like a...
But I did hear that. It was like a creak / knock.
That's what I heard.
Fuck, that was loud.
That was,
Let's go downstairs.
Oh, shit. Oh, dude. Oh, my God.
And good night.
Oh, my God, the one lamp on.
there's no way they hang out down here.
Oh my gosh, this looks so
This
creepy.
feels weird.
Oh my god.
It smells
Musty, dude.
Wait. The green thing needs to be out.
She said I could tuck it in, and if I just touch it and say protect me, I'll be good.
So you know what's scary about this place? Is apparently there's like a specific spirit down here named Abigail, who's like an old woman, and she doesn't say anything. She doesn't...
Okay, so you can also see they've got stuff hanging up here in the background, like sheets and blankets, most likely blocking out windows that are going to have a draft, which means that could very well have explained why that mirror was rocking. It could have also just been the fact that they opened the door, and that door created a funneling effect so that the air down here rushed up there, or vice versa, and just kind of caused that mirror to wobble a little bit.
speak, and so she's just like a catatonic old woman that walks around.
So here's a picture we'll pop it on screen. This is Jack Smurl, pointing to a wall down here in the basement where psychics say that an earthbound spirit named Abigail was standing. Earthbound meaning human.
Yes.
What's crazy is in the original Conjuring House, which we've spent many nights in, also has an earthbound spirit named Abigail.
What?
Abigail Arnold.
At the other Conjuring House?
Yes.
And now at this Conjuring House, there's another Abigail?
Also described as an old woman that likes to protect the house. And it's a nice spirit.
So it's a nice spirit.
Maybe. Abigail would be the only kind spirit we're gonna find tonight.
Okay, so let's stay here.
So number one goal is to get in contact with her and make sure we're cool.
I'd rather start off with a nice one.
Yeah.
But-
wait, where was that picture taken?
Exactly. We gotta figure out where this is. So it's in a corner, obviously.
Right there.
It could have been. Yeah.
No, because that corner looks like.
But that would have been an old hallway door.
Like, what is this? It's where concrete meshes with wood.
Right here.
Anything over there?
Dude, I don't know. What's in that room
Oh wait,
over there?
no, what is in here? That looks like a trap.
Oh, it's another room.
Oh, maybe it's in there, dude.
Yo.
Wait, that's where Janet was doing the laundry when
It's
she
a
heard her
washer
name.
and dryer, yeah.
That makes sense to the story.
Holy shit, yo.
Dude, it's definitely in here. This is way more like of a concrete wall, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think it's right here, right?
Oh, it might be. And this is where she heard her name?
So she heard her name once in the kitchen, like a demon was whispering Janet. And then she came down here, heard it again, she turned around, and she was just like, who are you? Like, why are you messing with me?
I'm sorry, but this is a terrifying place to do laundry.
I know.
What the hell?
This is impossible.
Do we think this is it?
I think...
I mean, I've gone to public laundromats at like midnight. They're much scarier than just doing laundry down here in this basement. But that's just me.
That's right there.
Right there.
That corner.
Okay. So maybe.
Yeah, that's the right here.
Oh, it is.
right here?
This is a duplex, right?
Yes.
The place right next door. Do you think the spirits just go back and forth?
Yeah, it was just as haunted.
Originally, they were just haunting the Smurl family, but it got so bad that it started seeping into all the neighbors. So not even just
What?
the duplex, but everyone around was hearing not only like random sounds, but also like blood-curdling screams.
The crazy part about the neighbors is they were saying that they like would hear giant bird flapping wings in the house when the Smurl family was gone.
We're gonna start our first investigation here in the basement. We're gonna leave the REM pod right here, just in case anybody in this room is here. And then we're gonna go into the other room and start the spirit box.
Let's do it.
What was that one? Did I just break it? Wait, I'll just...
Okay, that made me jump. That made me jump. But yes, he is saying he accidentally touched the power button.
I accidentally.
Oh my god, bro!
What the fuck? That was an accident. I didn't know. I just.
Bro,
yo,
that
I just
scared
got.
the fuck
I
out
thought
of
the
me.
REM pod made that noise. I was like, yo, what kind of REM pod is that?
Yo, you need that necklace, because whatever you
Brother.
in the mirror.
What? I didn't do
with the
anything with
rug.
the mirror.
Look at all the rugs in this place.
It's not my fault. My name is
your
Rob.
house, bro.
This is definitely holy.
Is his name actually Rug, or is that his nickname? Again, I don't know anything about any of the guests that they've had on here. I tend not to like go too deep into the internet, just for my own mental health.
Blaming Rug because his name is a rug. He's like, there's rugs here. It's your fault.
It's just there's something here.
Dude, if that goes off and we're not in the room,
Oh, no.
that's when I'm scared.
No, I'm leaving. Actually.
I can do. The first thing. Go.
We're getting a lot of voices already.
We heard there's a spirit named Abigail down here.
Hello. I heard a hello.
Yo, that was hello.
Did you hear that? Clearly.
How are you doing?
What's your name? What was that?
That's not Abigail.
That was a radio frequency that had multiple other radio frequencies that I could go through, and it could very well have been. It might be switching back and forth between AM and FM, so it could have just been like a sports broadcast.
We heard some noises in this house earlier. Was that you? Notice?
What do you have to offer?
What do you have to offer?
Oh my god, you heard that?
Yo,
Yes.
that was clear as day.
They want something in return for us being here. I mean, I guess what we have to offer is we have an audience for you. If you want to tell your story to the world, there'll be a lot of people watching this that will hear your story.
If you want to clear up anything that happened during the infestation in the 70s.
Pathetic? So you don't want to talk to us?
Maybe he's saying, oh, that's all you have to offer.
What else can we offer that they want? Like, what do spirits...
It almost sounds like there's a TV show being broadcast over air. That's a little odd.
What would you...
It said ghost as you were talking. I was like, ghost!
Okay, so what would a ghost here want us to offer? Like, can you give us an example? Or what were you offered in the past?
Did we make you angry?
Is that Spanish?
To me. What?
That was really clear.
Who are we reporting to? Can you give us your name?
Yeah, is there somebody in charge? If you don't want to talk to us at all without an offering, would you just tell us straight up? That's a leave? What was that? That sounded like somebody yelling.
Abigail. She's kind of sassy.
Well, they did say that Abigail does not even speak.
True.
Yeah.
She doesn't.
When Lorraine Warren came downstairs and found Abigail, it was like she was in a catatonic state. And when she was trying to speak to her, Abigail was trying to talk back, but no words were coming out. And then she just disappeared. So what if she's trying to talk to us, but she can't?
True.
I don't know.
And we're talking to...
I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure catatonic means, like, knocked out. Like, you're not... So, like, trying to speak back does not mean you're catatonic. So I think they might be in the wrong word there.
some other spirit in this house. Because most of the time it was a male voice.
It does sound like some dominant male spirit.
Both Lorraine and another psychic have identified a male entity with a mustache named Patrick. Patrick was believed to have murdered his wife and her lover after finding them having an affair. Patrick was then hanged for his crime and then buried near the Smurl house. The psychic believed the demon was controlling Patrick's spirit in order to torment the Smurls. So there's a demon that Lorraine said was in the master closet upstairs, but there's also a man named Patrick here. And the theory is that whoever the demon is here is controlling Patrick, which is crazy.
Wait, that's a possibility?
Yeah.
For like a demon to control a spirit?
We can ask right
because
now.
it wasn't a female thing.
Yes, that is a possibility, and it's more so because the demon has more power over the spirit. It's not as if they're like manipulating like a puppeteer, marionette type of way. It's more so the demon being like, hey, do this thing or I eat you. And because they're a spirit and they get eaten by a demon, that means their spirit no longer exists. So yeah, demons can absolutely control and interact with other spirits in the house. It's very, commonly believed that sometimes you'll see them, spirits being like, hey, we're going to interact with you, but like, we can't do anything to help you. But like, there's an evil spirit here. And like, we're terrified of that spirit. We're just an everyday, like, I lived in this house and I died in my 80s and I just love my house and I don't want to leave it. I'm not trying to scare you or hurt you or haunt you, but that other thing is, and there's nothing I can do against it. So it is quite possible that, yeah, a demon could be controlling and even, another negative spirit because it has more power.
I don't think we got like a single female voice.
No.
Is there a spirit named Patrick here?
Speak, Patrick!
Patrick, we're just here to hear your story, not disrespect.
That was the Cranberries playing in your head, zombie. Another thing too, so when you're paranormal investigating, there are two ways you can go about it when you are trying to interact with spirits. You can be polite and calm and, just try to have like an everyday, let the spirits know like, hey, I'm here just to get your story. I'm just here to, get proof. And then there's the provocation aspect of it where you go in and you are at 100 from the get-go. You are calling the spirits out. You are, saying that they're cowards or they're weak or they're pathetic. Normally, you should reserve that for the negative spirits that are causing problems, but, only for specific people. Like the spirit is haunting, children, or they're attacking women who are alone in a room, right? Be negative and, provocate them. Not, oh, hey, the spirit of my grandmother's in this house. Like, don't be mean to her. She's not there to cause harm. She's there because she loves the place, right? So you do have to go in, and there are some people who will say you should never go in and, use provocation. There are people who say you should always go in and use provocation. It's really up to you as the person to decide what type of investigation you want to have.
Hey Soul. That was the Hey Soul Sister song. Patrick, was it you who wants us to give them an offering? Or to give you an offering? Nothing. I thought I just heard it.
What was that? 50?
$50.
How many spirits are in this house? I mean, if it doesn't want to talk in general.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
See.
Your first time!
Oh my god, talking about you!
Your first time.
It's just radio signals coming through, guys. This is not spirits talking to you. You're getting a lot of songs.
My first time.
Our first time here.
Do you remember when Ed and Lorraine Warren were here?
Downstairs?
We want to tell your story to millions of people.
Responded?
Give me an offering. Is that the response?
We just want to know who we're talking to or what you want. Just give us anything. What was that?
Are you angry?
Just get out.
Something clearly doesn't want to talk to us.
Unless we have an offering.
What could the offering be?
Maybe ourselves?
Rug's soul.
Just say,
No.
hey, soul sister.
Give him the thing.
I don't think it wants that, right? I'll have it.
What if the offering was our protection?
Stop.
Do we have to give away our protection?
Yeah.
Before we do that, can you confirm?
I don't feel like. They said I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
One more time, we are offering to give you our talismans and necklace. It's our protection, and we are offering to give that so that you speak to us. Is that a good enough offering?
Makes sense.
Makes sense!
Okay.
So does that mean we're gonna go through the rest of the Conjuring House without any protection?
Zero protection.
That's usually how FaZe Rug does it.
Hey, yo! Alright, there's mine.
Are we sure about this? Pythian Priestess made it clear that, like, I need to keep this. I'm gonna put this with you now. Are you happy?
Alright.
I feel like Pythian's gonna be upset that we did that.
I think she is too.
Like, she's gonna be like, are you guys crazy? No. I didn't like that.
Listen, I don't know if we gave him the right thing, but whoever's down here is like responding, but being very like, give me an offering, you're pathetic, like I'm not gonna talk to you. So hopefully that works. Patrick, we're leaving our protection offerings for you. We hope this is enough, and we hope that you follow us upstairs and communicate with us. All we wanna do is hear your story.
We want to hear your story, Patrick. I want to hear your story. We got Rug to submit.
I didn't want to, but I had to.
He's willing to give his life as well.
No, hey, no, Patrick, I'm not. I'm a nice guy, bro. Like, please.
Patrick, if you're here, throw.
Hey, no, guys, you're supposed to tell him not to do that.
Hey!
You know what's crazy?
No.
Is Janet got tormented so much by the demon here, she actually called out back in the day and said, "Demon, you can take my life." That's how fed up she got. She actually was willing to die.
Okay.
That's how much it was tormenting her.
Okay, I'm not Janet.
That's good.
I don't want to die. Sketch, don't.
I'm
Don't be
not
throwing my
rooting
name
for
like-
you to die.
You said I'm willing to give my life.
I thought you were all in.
Not like that.
Yo, dude, check out that freaking bag. What are you wearing,
You
man?
like my bag, man? This is the new Explorer, dude. It's the new Explorer we dropped in October. And guys, go to shopexplorer.com to get yours today. What are you wearing, man?
Brother, look at this. Check it out. It's a whole new style of design. It's almost like a drawing on the back.
Wait, that's sick.
I know.
Little wizard
And
guy.
it's probably going to be sold out by the end of October, so if you ever wanted Explore merch, you better freaking get it right now.
Shopexplorer.com, or you can go to Zoomies or Hot Topic. Get your merch today.
To be honest, this is the actual best way to support the channel, so if you have wanted some merch, now is the time.
Ding.
Thank you. Alright guys, it is...
I'm actually not surprised in the least that Hot Topic has their merch. I miss Hot Topic though, man. I used to love going there all the time as a teenager. I would supposedly, according to all my friends, get flirted with very heavily by like some of the employees and the other shoppers there, and then my oblivious ass just never recognized it until we were leaving like the mall, and my friends would be like, "Yo, did you get that person's number?" And I'd be like, "What are you talking about?" And they'd be like, "Yeah, like that girl in Hot Topic, like she was flirting with you like hard." And I'd be like, "You could have said something while we were in the store. Like, come on, guys." But yeah, you know, I think I'll leave their merch plug up. I might take out the sponsored aspect of the video, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see.
Now time to split up.
Yeah!
Split up with.
Aren't you guys excited?
Wait, split up with what?
Investigations. So, we're gonna be doing 2 separate investigations at the same time, and hopefully we'll finally figure out if there is anything here.
There's gonna be something. I can feel it.
How do we determine the teams here?
What do you feel?
I think the one that's the freaky one is gonna go for Rug because Rug's been a lot of Rug signs in here.
Okay.
There's 5 Rugs in the kitchen.
Dude, it's not my
We're
fault.
all standing on a rug right now.
Alright, then in that case, do you want upstairs or the middle floor?
Upstairs is like the scary place.
It's facts.
I'm going upstairs.
Whoa!
This is nothing new to me.
No protection.
Oh wait, no protection.
You already said it. It's fine.
You're going raw, dude.
We are going to be doing the DR60 upstairs voice recorder. You guys are going to be here in the kitchen with the dead bell and the EMF.
Okay, but before we do this,
Now, the DR60 is a very, very expensive digital voice recorder. It essentially cancels out all white noise and only picks up actual sound. So the theory is you'll get credible voices speaking to you. I think that's personally way too much money to spend on any device that's, fits in the palm of your hand. It's something like, I think it's either like $4,000 or like $40,000. It's a lot of money, especially in today's economic climate. It's way too much money. Again, a simple digital recorder, this was $80. I'm sure you can find cheaper ones online, used ones online that work just as well. My issue with this one is the mics on it are going to be so sensitive that even just the movement of your fingers is going to be enough to set off the mics to recording. So you would need real clear, definitive words coming into it. But again, if you think like, oh, hey, I want to start ghost hunting, you don't need to spend an arm and a leg to do this. You just need the basic, simple camera, maybe an IR light, and a digital recorder. And hell, you can even use the digital recorder on your phone. That works as well. You have one. If you have a smartphone, it has a voice recorder on it that you can use. That's the great thing about it. You don't need to spend an arm and a leg to do this.
Whoa, there's more surprises, isn't there?
yeah. So
Why are you so excited?
Bro, you know what I need to start doing when you guys ask me for videos? I want a detailed explanation of what we're doing.
dude, this is fucked up. So Ed Warren would play this song called Ave Maria, and it helped trigger the spirits of the time,
Dude.
which was 1973 to 1986, to come.
And he also used crucifixes.
No. Do we have those?
No, we got
Funny that you
everything.
ask that.
Okay. That helps a lot. Is it a real cross?
These are symbolic of the things that Ed and Lorraine Warren used to use in order to chase out the spirits. One thing I want to say is last time this was used, in this exact house that we're standing in, when they pulled out the crucifixes, the entire house started shaking, and there was a message that was written in the mirror. It said, like, go away, bastard, or something
Yeah,
like
you
that.
filthy bastard, get the fuck out of my house.
And I think it had an accent, too.
Yeah,
Are you guys being serious?
Yeah,
dead serious.
dead serious.
About the...
And then Ed Warren got choked.
Yeah.
What?
Because he used this. So we're gonna play this and see what happens.
Yo, no. I can't do this.
There is something so eerie and so creepy about, like, 1950s music being played through a speaker that's just so... It gives me goosebumps. Like BioShock. If anyone played BioShock, just the ambiance that music creates makes it 10 times as creepy as it is. And it's already kind of like a creepy game to begin with, but then hearing that music playing in the background just makes it so much creepier. And doing that here in this place, knowing all the things that you would know, is going to make it even creepier.
So this is This attracts them to come out?
They're gonna come now.
Wait, it's actually a red.
What the fuck?
That is like fully like EMF.
So that device is called an EMF reader. Electromagnetic field, EMF. Basically what it is it's got all those lights that you can see on there. They go from green to yellow to orange to red. The stronger the EMF field, the more lights that light up. Red being the highest, green being the lowest. What you would normally do with this is you would go through the entire house and get a baseline. Okay, I'm holding out my EMF detector. I'm going into every single room. I am getting a baseline. The entire time it is either green or not lit up at all. So that way, when you are in another room or an area and you are trying to communicate with the spirits, that lights up higher than what the baseline that you have of the house is. Now, some things to be wary of. These things detect any and all electromagnetic fields. So whether it's coming from that speaker or the printer or the cameras that they have or the TV or the wiring in the walls even. If there are old wires that are releasing more of an electromagnetic field than they should be, it's going to pick up on that, which is why you need that baseline. You need to be able to go in and say, okay, the second I walked into this room, it was a full red, which means that something there is causing it to light up. And it might not be a spirit. It might just be the fact that there is technology running. So, is this a piece of equipment that you absolutely need to have? Not necessarily. I think you can get one for about $60, or at least that's how much they were costing last time I looked into one of them. But you don't genuinely need one. It's kind of hit or miss as to whether or not you're actually going to be able to get credible documentation from this.
Energy, something standing right there.
Whoa!
What
right
the hell? Like,
after.
whoa, right over there. What is happening?
Everywhere?
The entire thing is red? This whole house is red? That shouldn't, guys.
Wait. I've never seen it stay on red like that.
No, in all of our investigations, you guys know how rare red is. That's actually insane. What the fuck?
Why is that happening?
Is there a place where it stops?
Oh my god, this entire house? Everywhere that's around the living room?
Like, we're in the center of everything too, not even by like outlets or anything.
Brother, we're in the Conjuring House.
So again, because it's constantly going to red, that could just be the baseline of the house. There could be exposed wiring in the walls that nobody knows about because no one has X-ray vision. You can't see through the walls to see if there's any exposed wiring. So that could just very well be the case. I'd be curious to see what this house's electricity bill is.
I'm not even surprised, to be honest.
This makes sense.
Hey!
What's up, guys?
It's me!
Alright, it is time to split up.
Sketch, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. They're like walking in sync. Okay, so I just set this up. This is called the dead bell. And so basically if a spirit's nearby, it can use its energy to actually like tap the bell.
Okay.
So whenever we hear that go off, that means there's a spirit nearby.
It's talking to us.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, can we ask you questions to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go. Oh shit, see like that.
I mean, like, this is just ridiculous.
Holy red again, guys. The entire house. Crazy active.
There shouldn't be anything triggering this in the bathroom.
We turned off everything.
Yeah. Patrick, Abigail, and it.
So turning off the lights does not turn off the power that is being sent to the lights. Power is still going through everything. So what you would have to do is you would have to go to the control panel or the whatever it is, the power box, right, in your house, outside the house, and flip all of those switches to off. That's the only way you're going to prevent power from getting to that room. Now, again, if everything's red, it could just be that's what the baseline is. So you need to be able to turn off power fully to the house. Now, this little bell thing that they have, which you can see right down here, I'm not 100% certain how they go about making it. It said that, they can use electromagnetic fields to, make the bell chime. Honestly, I would feel better if it was just a straight up bell that you ding. Nothing, no technology attached to it, just you have to physically push the little device down to make it ring. I would find that more conclusive than a box that is designed to supposedly have a spirit come in and ding it, because who knows what's inside that. Most people aren't going to be like, oh, I bought this $400 device, let me take it apart, because I'm an electromagnetic engineer to begin with. It's kind of just like, oh yeah, take my word for it, this is how it works.
You are here. Tap the button and confirm. At your will.
If you want us to go upstairs, can you press the bell again to confirm that?
And we'll give you your space. Did we address them when we did that?
Oh shit!
That looks absolutely terrifying.
So fucking scary. Oh god. Oh my god. This is scary.
can't believe like the demon resides in there, and that was what Lorraine said.
Lorraine found the demon in here, and Jack and Janet kept experiencing the demon in this area right here. Multiple times being levitated, thrown off the bed, or even at one point thrown into the far wall.
It's safe to say that it makes sense if the demon resided right next to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so as you can see, I know it's a little blurry, but there are lights on the devices that are lit up, which means that there is still power coming to them. So everything has not been completely shut off. They've just turned the items off.
I think he's telling us that he's gonna go up there.
Or he wants all of us to go later.
Huh?
Oh my god!
Bro, that's a yes.
Okay, can you confirm that just one more time if you want us to go to the master bedroom or the master bedroom closet later tonight?
2 dings normally constitutes no. It's 1 for yes, 2 for no. At least that's how I've always done it.
All of us, can you ding this bell? Make it super clear.
Oh my god! Bro, what? What the fuck? The innocent's spazzing out.
That's so perfect. That's crazy.
Do we need protection?
Yeah, do you want us to wear protection when we go up to the master bedroom?
Yeah, which demon did we up there?
I don't know, bro.
We are here in front of the closet that Lorraine said there was a possible demon. If there is still remnants of a demon, can you make yourself known? Can you say yes or no?
If there is a demon in the closet, are you angry that we're trying to communicate with you? Yes or no?
If you think it's a bad idea for us to try to communicate with you with the spirit board, can you say bad idea or yes?
If we're actually communicating with you right now, were you the same entity that levitated Janet and Jack and threw them across the room? Absolutely terrified from this one.
Okay, so this I'm excited to hear because normally in the past they've been holding this device, and so any movement of the fingers would be picked up as sound that the mic's going to pick up. I like that they set it aside. I don't know what they have it on. It looks like maybe a bedside table, so there shouldn't be anything that is causing that thing to move to then activate the mic. So I'm going to listen as closely as I can to see what we can find.
Did it just... Wait, what? Is it growling? Wait, stop it. Is it growling?
I don't know, but it's it's like we're playing the entire time.
Bro,
it's not cutting out anything.
It almost like cleared its throat. Like it's like...
There was a quick hey there. There was a quick hey.
Why is it playing the entire time?
Whoa.
There's growls and gurgling happening in this. You can hear like a... which is pretty interesting. And as you can see, like I'm closing my eyes specifically so that way I don't see anything pop up on screen that tells me to like listen or, you know, voice detect anything like that here. I'm going purely off of the audio that I'm hearing. So I'm not letting, you know, what shows up on screen kind of sway what I am supposed to be hearing.
There's voices and weird growls.
I think it's a bad idea for us trying to make it with you with the spirit board. Do you say bad idea or yes?
Wait,
What the hell
fuck was that?
Bad idea or yes?
Oh, that was the clearest thing ever.
Yeah, wait.
I don't know what it said, but that was clear.
Let's see if we can decipher it. What is that word?
That's a bad idea.
That's a
maybe?
bad idea. Okay, listen to this. I might be tripping, but listen to this.
Oh, I hear it clearer now.
Bad idea right after that.
If we're actually communicating with you right now, we're you the same entity that levitated Janet and Jack and threw them across the room?
So we get a hey right there at the very end. But did anybody else notice that his voice gets muffled by something? Something comes over his voice when he's speaking.
What the fuck was that?
Hold on.
There was like some.
Dog, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Okay. You guys heard like the last little click. That like, that's us turning it off. But right before that, it was like. Yeah, come in.
Yo,
Guys,
bro, this is crazy.
This is insane.
This is bad.
what's happening?
Never like done the EVP. The entire.
Oh my god, Red, still.
Did anyone go in the closet while we were?
We were talking to the closet.
Sam asked if this demon thinks it's a bad idea to play the spirit board, and it said bad idea.
It just screamed right at the end.
Bro, I said, were you the one that like levitated Janet and Jack and threw them across the room? And it was like a long pause, and then it's like.
Oh my god! Look at them. This is huge.
Alright, watch the
That's what she said.
Don't hit the boob light. Everyone knows they're the most expensive light ever. If you've ever rented an apartment, those boob lights, God, you're looking at like at least $3,000 worth of rent.
Shit. Never have to turn it sideways.
Oh my god.
Oh, I thought it was way higher.
So freaking.
I had a lot more room.
Oh my god, that's so difficult.
Shit, that was scary.
Wait, what if this has like the stairs that goes up?
Maybe it might.
From the 1860s, they probably didn't even know we had dead stairs.
They probably didn't even know they had stairs.
This wasn't even around the 1860s.
Stairs weren't a thing in the 1860s.
When do you think stairs were created?
Probably the earliest time was. Wasn't it like in the Aztecs or something?
So,
I know he's meaning it as a joke, but stairs have been around long before the Aztecs.
we decided it was going to be Rug to go up to the attic. So sorry about that.
No, it's I love this.
And we thought it was even better to do it in night vision.
Yeah, I asked this last time, but you guys hate me or no?
So that is probably close to the same type of camera that I have. It is a Sony 4K camera. It looks like theirs has an IR light. That's this thing that's attached on top of it. So basically what that does is instead of releasing light in a spectrum that our eyes can see, it releases light in a spectrum that only the camera can pick up in. So that way you can actually see in the dark. Now again, some cameras... Oh, actually, no, sorry. This is a Sony. I have a Panasonic. So, but yeah, so basically... This releases a light that the camera can then pick up on, so that way you can see in infrared, or not infrared, but in IR, so yeah, infrared, which is kind of like a greenish hue that you see in like all the paranormal investigating shows, but this camera has a device on it that releases that light. It doesn't have it built in.
Oh, like be honest. Like you guys love me as a...
We love you.
We do love you.
And that's why we want to send you as the sacrifice.
Thank you.
We like to challenge you, brother.
That is
Anything-
true.
Push you to your limits.
I need to pee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Wait, is this where you said the poltergeist is?
Yeah, right in there. So just, watch out. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank God I don't have to go in the attic.
I smell like this like odor, like a demon just like, oh, what's up, dude?
Oh, hey. What's up?
Are you ready to go up to the attic now?
Yeah.
Did you let demons out in there?
Yeah, I did. A lot of demons.
Oh,
What
God.
is that? Like a hat?
Ew.
There was a hat. Did you see that?
Wait, dude, that is a massive attic. I thought it was going to be way smaller than that.
Me too. It's huge. Yeah, what is that?
Is that a hat? Oh,
It's a basket.
Oh, God. Basket.
Easter Bunny was here, fuck.
Can I at least flash the light in there before I go night
No,
vision
you
mode?
can't actually. No.
Just so I can see if there's like rats or something.
There's not rats.
How do you know?
This is Pennsylvania. Have you ever seen a rat in Pennsylvania?
No, actually.
There's plenty of rats in Pennsylvania, especially if you're close to Philly. But yeah, it would also actually be a good idea to, go up there with a flashlight because it's an attic and you don't know if it's a finished attic. That floor might just be 2x4s going across with insulation. So it's kind of a good idea to use a flashlight up there to see where you're going to be walking.
Point proven.
This is the Alice box, and basically a spirit can use its EMF energy to choose out of a word base. And so basically just ask questions, and it will choose like a random word from the dictionary to
Is it kind of like the ovulus?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Is it fucked? Brother. Wait. It's like dirt up here, like gravel.
So they heard like screams from up there.
Really?
Yeah, when they were investigating.
There's like food up here, so there's definitely rats. It's just very
You're
scary.
making excuses.
Let's get this started.
You're making shit up at this. There's a Burger King restaurant up here.
Yeah, so as you can see, like all that dirt and stuff is going to be possibly sitting over insulation, meaning if you step on it, you're going to go through the ceiling and then cause damage to the property. Also, look at this chin in the background. Can we just talk about that? Look at that chin. It's like the Chad chin. You know what I'm talking about?
Are you ready to investigate?
Hold on, let me... Trouble?
Whoa, right when he gets up there,
Wait,
dude.
Oh, fuck.
Why did you say trouble?
It says shaken.
Shaken.
I am up here in the attic where supposedly there was screams coming from up here. Oh. What?
Died here.
Died here?
I would also strongly recommend if you're going into an attic or a basement or anything like that, wear a mask, some type of ventilation mask. You don't know what type of mold or dust or pathogens are up there. So just for your own safety, wear something to cover your mouth and your nose, especially if you are going to be breathing in stuff like insulation. It's not necessarily good for you. Another issue that you're going to have when you're in attics is spirit orbs. You're not going to be able to be, really tell where they are because there's going to be so much dust floating around in the air, as you can see when he pans away from the Alice device.
Died here.
Drop.
I mean, no harm and no disrespect whatsoever. If you're familiar with the names Abigail, Patrick, or It, can you give me a sign? It can be through the Alice box, or you can make some sort of noise up here in the attic. Mind? Ed and Lorraine Warren investigated this house about 40 years ago. Is there a message you want to send to them?
Lord's Prayer.
The Lord's Prayer. Do you want me to move around in the attic? You want me to go to the other side maybe? I can walk over there.
Necessary.
Necessary. Like it's necessary that I have to do that. Okay, I will walk to the other side then. Jesus, I really can't see, guys. This is terrifying. Please do not hurt or harm me. What's in this box? It's very heavy. Okay, I'm on the other side of the attic. Is there a message you want to send to me? Barn? This is your chance. If you're up here, give me a sign.
Can we give us a name to contact with the spirit board?
Is there a name that we can use to contact the spirit? We want to be safe, but we also want answers. Angry. Are you angry right now? We don't want to make you mad. That's the last thing we want to do. We simply just want to talk. We want to understand why you're doing what you're doing. Give me one last word before I go back down. Memory.
Demand.
Guys, please help me. Please help me.
How was that, bro?
Absolutely terrifying. There's so much dust.
Oh my god, yeah, you can see all the dust coming out.
Holy shit.
No, not the shoes, bro.
They're cooked.
I'll take them. It's okay.
You did it, bro.
Dude, congrats.
The Athenian priestess is almost here.
Okay.
And as we were talking about doing the spirit board,
Is that angry?
angry.
Yeah, and you took off your only source of protection.
So the last word you got was
Demand.
memory demand.
Ooh, maybe memory she's demanding that you put in your protection.
I will 100% gladly put on my protection again.
Or it could be that it's demanding you remember it. Give it that power.
Alright guys, so today we are here now doing the spirit board with Pythian Priestess, aka Ashley.
Hello everyone, I am an initiated Hermetic Priestess. What that means is I was ordained by a secret order and I can control and move spirits, and today we're using my homemade spirit board. So the spirits that I contacted, the first one isn't a spirit, it's an egregore, and it lives in the walls. Egregores are energy masses that are created from human thought. So the amount of publicity around this case, the amount of fear in the town, the family, it's still living in this house.
So even though there might not be an actual demon here, the thought of people believing there's a demon here creates that illusion.
And that is what's so scary about this. It's because it will shift into whatever you want it to be. You have thousands, if not millions of people contributing to this. It's pretty powerful, and I'm not removing it. It can stay here.
And we believe we might have talked to a man tonight by the name of Patrick. And so I think we should be communicating to him directly and see if we can get more.
I don't think they spoke to Patrick. I think they were just getting a lot of radio frequencies coming in. In respects to it being an egregore, very well could be. Like I said, it's something that feeds off of the energy that you give it. So, the more and more energy you give it, the more and more energy it's going to take, and the more powerful it's going to become, the more it's going to make you think that you are seeing ghosts and demons and stuff like that.
Answers through him.
In the lore of the house and the things that we've studied, like Patrick was used as an entity by the devil. Like the devil was kind of like controlling this guy in order to do bad things to the Smurl family.
And if Patrick is still here, he would have been there in 1973 to 1986.
Yeah.
So the same guy could have witnessed the real demon here.
Oh, and also it said that it would be a bad idea to do the spirit board.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
What? You guys didn't say that.
Yeah, I forgot about that. But yeah, our last question up in the master bedroom says, "Is it a bad idea?" Say bad idea. It says bad idea.
Well,
I feel like we got this.
Which means it's a great idea, and you should do it anyways, because you're going to call that spirit out on its bullshit.
this is the altar to the spirit.
So, something interesting that they just did. You see that they have a pentagram on the floor and that they poured salt around it. Salt is actually a protective barrier. You put it in a circle around you, and so long as that barrier remains intact and unbroken, spirits cannot enter it and harm you. So, a lot of practices, including witchcraft, will use a salt rim, for lack of a better term, around their area, so that way they can perform their spells or their rituals. And the spirits that they're trying to contact or use for their spells and rituals cannot actively harm them because they cannot get past that salt barrier. As to where this practice comes from, it's probably lost to history. It's probably been an oral tradition that's been passed down from people to people, and it's probably been lost that way. That is the unfortunate side effect of having oral traditions only, is you get to a point where once someone does write it down, it has been, telephoned, in a sense, so much so that the original meaning of it is lost.
When I light this candle and I summon the spirit, it goes here, not into the planchette.
So we're summoning a spirit here.
Correct.
Who can control the board there and communicate with us?
Yeah, so imagine it's just taking its finger and it's going all the way over here and putting itself, it's just its finger, in this crystal right here. And this is a safety mechanism to make sure nobody gets hurt, nobody gets possessed.
So question, so if that didn't exist, you guys were just trying to directly communicate through that, there's a chance of getting possessed?
Yes, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put a ring of salt. This is a ring of protection. And now
it's also a great way to mess with the Fae. If you believe in fairies and people from the Fae realm, you can pour out grains of salt, grains of rice, any type of grain of thing, and say, hey, how many are there? And they will be immediately compelled to count individually, one by one, how many grains of rice, how many grains of salt there are, essentially giving you enough time to get away.
we will light the altar. This is an offering to the spirit, so it will be a little bit kinder to us. I will first invoke the goddess, so I'm in my goddess form, and the spirits then have to listen to me. I don't think a lot of people have seen this because it's occult, it's hidden. So you have to...
Why is it hidden?
Can you imagine how many stupid people would do this without just thinking? They'll summon anything. Satan, demons, and it's still dangerous. I'm putting safety protections here. Doesn't mean it's not dangerous.
Yeah. Calling to the spirit, the entity that is known as Patrick. Can you please give us a sign, yes or no, if you are here with us?
You can do it, Patrick. No one's gonna hurt you.
Yes.
Oh, dude, I swear to God. I promise. I'm not moving again.
Thank you, please reset.
We believe that you might have been here during the time of the hauntings, 1973 to 1986, where you saw Ed and Lorraine Warren try to get rid of a demon. Can you confirm that you were there during this time? Are you still the same Patrick? Yes?
Mm-hmm.
It's yes.
He's a little weak. Let me try something.
Okay.
All right, let's try again.
That's the same question, maybe.
Patrick, can you confirm that you were here during the time that a demon infested this house with the Smurl family?
I'm sorry, this whole ritual thing behind them seems like a lot of mumbo jumbo to me. I don't, again, she did say it was, a secret order, so, who knows what she's actually doing, but kind of just doing this with a crystal, to me, doesn't seem like it's going to do anything. But again, I don't know. I'm not part of her order. Maybe this is a spell that she's, practiced hundreds of times. Also, the last time that they moved the planchette, you could kind of see Colby's fingers wiggling just a little bit. So I'm wondering if he is subconsciously moving this.
That was so much faster.
Whoa.
It was so much faster.
He just needed a little push.
Thank you.
Patrick, when you were alive, did you kill somebody?
No judgment, Patrick. No one's judging you.
Just trying to confirm an identity.
Whoa. He killed 2 people.
I too?
Like, I killed 2 people?
Yeah, I just got chills.
Wait. The story is...
Yeah, that's what I just said. Like...
The wife.
He killed his wife and her lover.
And the lover, not somebody too. Whoa.
I killed 2
Wait,
people.
that is insane.
Oh, that's actually...
Thank you, Patrick, for your honesty.
If you're still here in this house, whether it be in Egregore or something remnant from the time of the 1970s, is there still an evil presence that you know of? Whoa. Guys, I don't know how to explain this. We've tried to explain it 100 times on like camera before, but it's literally like it's being pulled. Do you know if this negative energy is wanting and able to communicate with us?
See, again, what is she doing? I know it's, supposed to be a secret practice that you learn from some other people, but what does waving, shaking, your crystal wand, what is that doing? I cannot take it seriously until I have some sort of explanation for you. Okay, if you say, hey, doing this, waving it in this exact motion channels the energy of the spirits and channels the energy of the crystal to release it to the spirits for them to gain energy. I need to know these things. Otherwise, I'm going to assume you're just being like, this is for show and people will believe it.
Oh, it started getting way faster. But it was hesitant. Yeah, almost like it didn't know the answer.
And then you did something.
Yes, so what I'm doing is I'm invoking energy to help him move.
Okay.
He's a little slow. He's really old.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
We want to know if this evil entity or possibly demonic entity is located in the master bedroom upstairs.
G. Go.
He wants us to go up.
G-O.
Find out ourselves.
Yeah, remember this is a murderer we're talking to, guys.
He's like encouraging the negativity, huh?
Yeah. Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you. When you were there during the hauntings, were you in fact controlled by this demon? That went really fast.
Really fast.
Yes.
Patrick, why do you stay here? Are you stuck? Are you trapped?
H or I?
Yeah, it's an L, maybe?
L?
H-I. No, it's I. You're right.
I. Now it's an H? Or maybe it was I-H?
I-H, okay.
What's that? Is it you?
Wasn't it creaking?
Yeah.
I heard that.
Dude, I'm not at all pushing it. What the? Look at my finger.
I or H4?
H4? What's that mean?
I'm not sure.
H4.
Let's reset. Thank you, Patrick. Can you please try again?
Patrick, is there a specific reason that you stay here?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a yes.
So there is a specific reason?
There's a reason why he's here, but he said H4 last question. I have no idea.
So something that I would need from Spirit Board users is video of them doing this. Every party has their eyes closed, completely shut, asking definitive questions, waiting for it to move, and then those answers from that movement being a definitive response, and having it be something that's like, hey, is there a spirit here? And it clearly moves over to the yes, or it starts spelling something out that is coherent. Because when you close your eyes and you have that there, and everyone's trying to not move it, but, use your energy to help move it, with your eyes closed, and I've noticed this with them, when both their eyes are closed, they have to fast forward because nothing's happening. It's only once one of them opens their eyes that it starts to move. So I think it's something subconscious that they might be doing that they don't realize.
Thank you.
If there is a reason that you're here, can you give us a hint as to why?
If you could spell it out for us, Patrick, we'd appreciate it. I know it's hard.
Or have you already told us?
Yes.
No.
What did it say?
I. We're back to I. Let's reset. I have a question for him.
Okay.
Let's reset.
Oh.
It's ego. I is ego.
Do we think Patrick is the dark thing? Patrick, are you and this evil entity you speak of in the master bedroom the same thing? It's an H.
Mm-hmm. E. He.
He what? I.
It's not stopping.
He.
H-E-L.
Are you trying to say hell?
Oh, maybe the first word was he.
It just went to yes after that.
Oh my god.
Are you the same thing? Hell.
Wait, what?
Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you, Patrick.
So was it trying to say he and then something else? Like it was just trying to spell hell?
I think he was trying to spell hell.
Okay.
But what could that mean
What
to
does
your
that
question?
mean? Yeah.
Hell is a state of mind. It's not a place.
Patrick, are you and this demon?
That's a first. I don't think I've ever seen someone who works with spirits say, oh, hell's not an actual place. Because if that's the case, where are the demons coming from? Demons are specifically related to hell. That's kind of their whole thing.
Demon entity both in the same hellish state of mind? Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what makes them similar. Maybe not the same person. If this is your state of mind, obviously this is a pretty dark place. We have a lot of people watching. Is there anything you would like to say to them about the place that you're in or come from? What would you want to tell the world about hell? Is that Q-R-S?
S?
Over the T as well, maybe?
S-T?
O.
S-T-O.
P, stop, as in stop talking to me, or stop coming here, or stop doing the Ouija board, because it's just you guys doing your own thing.
So if there's another letter.
S-T-O, stop.
Stop!
Stop.
It said stop.
Oh,
I didn't even realize that.
Is he warning us, or is he saying, like, don't go to hell?
Thank you, Patrick. Please reset.
Do you think we should just stop talking about hell?
Yeah.
Yes. If he's from there, or if that's where his mind's at, why does he care?
Maybe it's so torturous for him, like he just doesn't even want to talk about it for his sake.
Patrick, the Smurl family was always afraid of a spirit named It, which they believed to be a demon. Do you know that spirit?
Ask him if he's done talking to you guys. So
J.
What? What does that mean?
J.
J?
You can give it a time.
Let me give him a little bit of energy. He's really stuck on that J.
Maybe.
what about Janet and Jack? I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Probably not. I don't know.
Do you want us to ask about Janet and Jack? Whoa, okay.
Yes.
What the J was?
So, I'll reset. Okay, so he doesn't want to talk to us, he just wants to tell their story. What would you like to tell us about Janet and Jack?
His offering is done. He needs another one.
Is that what he's saying?
You can tell. He's not happy that his offering is out.
What's his offering?
So actually, I'm going to have you do that, please. So we need you to take one of those sticks and light it. We're getting you another offering, Patrick. You know, spirits are transactional sometimes. Guys, you guys learned tonight.
Yeah.
What do you have to offer?
You don't need that many. Let's just do one.
I didn't know.
Yeah, put it.
Spirits are transactional, and so are her services. Pay her to do these rituals. I don't trust it. I feel like a lot of these people, like I've said before in past videos, are con artists. It's a sham. Again, it's a secretive order. We don't want stupid people doing it. Stupid people are going to do things no matter what. Whether they have the knowledge or, the wherewithal to begin with. They're going to summon spirits in some asinine way anyways. But again, that's just me. You know, maybe she doesn't charge people to do cleansings or stuff like that, but I have a feeling she probably does.
There, let it light.
All right.
Oh, hell yeah.
Looks good. All right, Patrick, we have given you a second offering. Are you happy with your offering? Will you talk to us again? Thank you.
Yes.
Need a little something.
Just one instant, pretty cheap, Jake.
What did you want to tell us about Jack and Janet? Is there anything maybe the history doesn't tell us?
Was there a little ditty about Jack and Janet? Two American kids not messing with the Ouija board.
F. A.
Whoa, it is so fast now. What was
Did
that?
you hear that?
What was that behind?
Kitchen or something.
The only noise I heard was the sound of the camera rattling. I did not hear anything. Also, thankfully it's going past G, so we don't need to worry about that word.
Don't lose focus.
That was so loud. Okay. Fake?
Are you saying they're fake?
My God.
He's saying Jack and Janet were like not telling the truth about anything.
The stories.
Wait, the fact that they were like calling in all the exorcism stuff was fake? Maybe there was some sort of energy here, but like
It
what?
was just like exaggerated. Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you. That's
Thank you.
amazing. Yeah, can you clarify specifically what part was faked? Are you talking about the things that were happening to them that they were claiming were demonic infestations? Were those fake? H-A.
What?
Oh, I know.
What do you think it was gonna
I thought it was gonna say happy.
I wish. H-A-L. H-A-L.
Oh my gosh.
What was that?
Oh my gosh. Oh my
What was
gosh.
that?
Oh my gosh.
That has a
I'm
start-
sorry. I didn't mean to go in the
It's okay.
You're not in
it's
a
okay.
circle, you're fine.
It's still moving.
Yeah, it is.
Wait a minute. I think that came from either the kitchen or the basement.
It came from the kitchen.
Half of it was fake.
Wait a minute. That's insane.
Like half of it was real, half of it was
Yeah,
like
I'm getting goosebumps too.
Exactly.
Goosebumps.
Debunking history right now.
Well, why? Why would they fake half these hauntings? Are you
For money. Fake hauntings for money. You can write a book, sell it for profit. People will buy it. Much like this priestess lady. She sells her services because people believe in it. They'll pay for it. They'll be like, yeah, I'll pay you, $100, whatever, come in and cleanse my house. Cool. You don't need all that stuff. I would not be surprised if a lot of the stuff that they were saying was faked. And then Ed and Lorraine Warren came out and, just kind of like played onto it more because Ed and Lorraine Warren were also kind of business people. And again, really shady. I may talk more about them in a separate video that does not have anything to do with a reaction, but I would not be surprised in the least.
saying they faked half of these things that happened to them for
Money or fame?
Money and fame, something of greed?
No way.
Chills, dude.
Wait, that's crazy.
Because we confirmed that this thing we're talking to was there in the 1970s, so he would know.
I have a question, and I'm not trying to make any accusation, but could this entity be lying?
He can't lie. So when I did the invocation, you will tell no lies and play no tricks.
Whoa.
That is actually crazy.
That's insane.
Thank you,
This
Patrick.
took a whole different turn.
Did they show that? I don't think they did. So, unless it's like an invocation that she does in her mind that we will never hear. I don't recall her saying you will tell no tricks and tell no lies. But there are also ways to get around telling lies by using half-truths. You're still technically telling the truth, but you're not also lying from it. It's tricky, but again, I don't know if I trust this lady.
Patrick, you said there was some sort of evil entity in the master bedroom. Was that an actual demon?
Oh, yes.
That was the fastest one yet.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Patrick, did the first exorcism actually work, even though they said it didn't? No fucking way.
Whoa.
Oh, I thought it was going to yes.
H.
H.
Sometimes it gets stuck on letters.
Yeah.
It happens.
What comes after H, Patrick?
It almost seemed like it was going to you.
I think I comes after H. Just my basic understanding of the alphabet. But, you know, it's okay. It's okay, Sam. You're blonde. You're allowed to have more fun.
Yes, and then it stopped itself.
Sketch, would you please go into the kitchen and grab a cup of water?
Yes, again.
Thank you.
Water.
Let's bring it back to some guys. Need more energy.
What do you guys think of this?
Bro, absolutely insane. I was mind blown when it spelled fake and then hack.
Yeah, it's insane.
And you could tell just from watching that you guys aren't moving it. Like, you can just tell. And I feel the energy.
It's so different.
Yeah.
Dude, I want.
But can you tell? Can you really tell? Again, I don't want to be crapping on them. I don't want to say that it's all fake, because I do believe that there are instances in which a spirit board or a Ouija board, depending on what you want to call them, can be accurate and real, but it's impossible to confirm because there's no way to prove that it's not just one of them subconsciously moving it.
I'm gonna re-ask the exorcism question because, like, I have a feeling
That it was going to yes.
like, maybe the first exorcism worked, got rid of this negative entity, and then they just like
Kept saying
saying
it
it
because
was
it liked
happening.
the attention or something?
Yeah, possibly.
Oh, why?
Wait, I have a question. Are these people, the Smurls, are they alive?
Yeah.
Dang, so they have the answers too, but...
Also, what was interesting is we asked them to be part of this video and they declined to comment.
It's true.
Like, why?
That's huge, yeah. Let's get some more answers.
Maybe that's why Patrick wanted us to
Talk about it.
The fuck was that noise? There was just like a... I'm hoping that's in the actual video and not me going crazy and hearing stuff.
No facts.
Like, what the hell? Patrick, you said that half of what the Smurls were talking about was fake. So my question is, was everything solved? Was the demon banished after the first exorcism? Did that actually work? 3.
Took 3.
After the third.
The third exorcism.
They had 3 exorcisms.
Well, no, they had 6 total. So only half of it. Only half of it.
Wait, there was 6 total?
It was 6 total exorcisms.
The first 3 were
shaking.
by, like, Father McKenna, right? And then the other 3 were about somebody else?
Well, I think it was like throughout their lives, I think. We need to look that up again.
I know there's definitely more than 3.
Insane.
Yeah.
So that means the third exorcism worked, and then when they went to the press, because on the third exorcism was 1986, and 1986 is also when they made this place famous. So maybe they were just sulking in, because they lived here for another 2 years.
They weren't a very well-off family as well, so what if they were just doing it for the wrong intentions?
Was the Smurl family making money in any way, shape, or form from this case becoming so popular?
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude! Makes sense. Because think about it, like newspapers and like TV stations, after they heard about it, they probably paid the Smurls to interview. And so of course they're gonna say even crazier and crazier things are happening. Come talk to me.
Is what Colby said true? They kept embellishing for the news stations and to gain more money and fame? Oh my god.
Yes.
Which is pretty common amongst these things. You see it all the time with people who claim that they are being haunted, is they suddenly, one of them writes a book about their experiences that they had as a child in this house that was haunted, you know, and people will buy it because they love a good story, they love a good haunting and everything like that. I'm also curious, there's more than 3, and they said originally that the first round of exorcisms was done by an excommunicated priest. Was it when they brought in a full communicated, I guess, priest that the cleansings actually took place? I'd be interested to know about that.
He wants to tell the story so bad.
That's so wild.
That is insane.
I just have a question though, like, might be stupid, not to you guys, but like, so if it was like fake after that and the third exorcism got rid of it, like, then how are we talking to, or how was it confirmed that
Got
there's
rid of
still
the
a
negative
demon?
energy, but he might still be around.
Yeah, like there's still a
It's in the
demon.
walls. So let's explain what an egregore is, okay? So an egregore is a massive thought form of many people's energies. So if the Smurls went to the press, it created a second entity. It is not the demon. Yeah.
That makes so much
So
sense.
much sense.
So even though it was was fake, by telling the story, it actually created a bigger thing here.
Yeah.
Because so many people talked about it and believed it, so it gave it power.
Energy.
But it's not a real demon, it's just...
It is not a real demon.
But it's because so many people believe there's a real demon. Someone's posing as a real demon?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm mind blown right now. I'm not really.
This is fucking crazy.
That is crazy.
Wait, and that just means that with this movie, having millions of people thinking that there's a demon, this place is about to get exponentially more powerful. Patrick, are you worried about this egregore, this thought form, becoming too powerful with the amount of people and the amount of publicity about the Smurl house?
Wow.
Whoa! The fastest one.
That was the fastest by far.
He doesn't like it.
Thank you, Pat.
Wow.
Maybe he doesn't want to be controlled like he was by the real demon back in the day. I don't know.
Could it be an attention thing too?
Well, it's the more attention, the more powerful this said, like, egregore gets.
Maybe he just doesn't want that.
Well, why don't you ask if it hurts him?
Patrick, are you afraid of this egregore becoming so powerful that he controls you again? I'm hearing, like,
I'm
taps.
A lot of clicks. I feel like the ground is shaking.
Everything that I heard was just the sound of the camera bumping and moving around and stuff like that. I didn't hear any clicks or anything like that coming from the top.
Whoa, whatever you did help.
Wait, the light
Yes.
flicker?
Yes.
I don't know. So he is afraid of all the attention that the movie, this video, all those types of things are gonna get because so many people believe in said demon.
And when we were downstairs in the basement and we said, we have an audience, you can share your story, he was like pathetic. Like, I don't want to talk to you guys. He doesn't want people to know about it.
Yeah, because he doesn't want the egregore to get powerful.
If you had the chance to tell the world one thing about this Smurl house hauntings or about yourself, what would it be? T?
S
Or ST?
ST. Oh shit, that's so fast. Going to A.
Okay.
If it was ST.
Easier?
It's going to say stay, and then they're going to jump to away. Stay away.
STA or TSA? Pre-check.
It's like pushing my hand. Stay?
Stay.
Oh, whoa, what the fuck?
What could that mean?
What does that mean? Stay? After the word stay, what else is in your message? Really appreciate you communicating with us. G?
An H?
A G and an H?
I know you're tired, Patrick. Please. O.
G-O?
G.
Stay home. Don't come here.
Go, stay.
Stay and go, or unless he's not done.
don't think he's done.
Go. Or stay home.
Oh shit. Just going to yes, stay home.
Stay home?
Did I just get something there?
I think so.
Stay home. That's his
If
message.
your message is stay home, meaning like...
No, he doesn't want people to come here.
Yeah, I think he wants
doesn't-
people to stay away from here and stay home.
Or he doesn't want people going to see the new Conjuring movie because he's got a stake in another horror movie that's coming out that's almost similar, because that's for some reason how Hollywood likes to do things. Different studios doing basically the same movie. Think of like the year where it was like Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis did a Friends with Benefit, and then Ashton Kutcher and some other lady did like a Friends with Benefit movie. It's the same thing, but Conjuring houses. Or he's probably telling people to like, hey, don't come here because I'm tired of the egregore getting more energy. It's probably the latter, but I like to think the prior is funnier.
Your message to the world to stay away from the Smurl house residents. Stay away, stay home. Boom.
Yeah.
You got it. Yeah, you're right.
Let's pack up. All right, shit, holy God.
Holy shit.
No wonder why he was like, you guys are pathetic, get out of here. Like,
Yeah.
stay home, stop.
But why does Patrick low-key feel friendly?
Patrick, should we like you?
Oh, wait. Oh, no.
No. He's saying no. He's like, I'm not a good person. I don't like you either.
Thanks, Patrick, for
Thanks,
your honesty.
Patrick.
Do you think if we go back into...
It's kind of like the enemy of my enemy is my friend sort of deal. So like he doesn't want the egregore to come in and get more powerful, so he's giving you this information and being nice, but he'd still probably kill you if given the chance.
the master bedroom, we can communicate with said egregore that is here, posing as this evil energy.
Yep. As this method it is.
So we're about to do something called the Estes method. Basically, you guys are gonna ask questions. I'm gonna say what I hear, and then if that lines up, then we might be communicating.
Because he won't be able to hear us.
Okay.
I won't hear your questions.
That makes sense.
Just 2 seconds ago, we set up that REM pod, and while we were setting it up, it literally would not shut up.
At all.
Until...
Until you talk about it.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to offend.
Bro, it didn't go off for like the past, what, 5 minutes?
That's actually wild. We were just talking to a spirit beneath us named Patrick. Told us that there was an entity up here. If there is an entity that would like to speak with us, can you please make yourself known?
Any.
Yeah, we're willing to talk to anything up here. Some people say it's a dark energy, but some people say it's an egregore. Who are you?
There will be an answer. It was the Let It Be song. Student or a teacher?
We'd love for you to give us an answer.
Whatever you want to be.
The Smurl family said that there was a demon in this closet right behind us.
You're late.
Whoa.
I am here.
40 years late. I am here.
Is that what he said?
So again, I don't think you could take any of this stuff as credible because it is playing full songs going through. So who knows exactly what you're picking up on.
3687.
Yeah, we're a little late. We're 40 years after the investigation. Do you have anything you would like to tell us about those times?
Night 1.
I almost heard that through the headphones.
What happened night 1?
Exactly.
Ed and Lorraine Warren didn't know how this demonic infestation occurred. It was unlike any other thing they'd ever experienced.
Let it be.
Would it be as in you don't want to tell us the answer?
Who exactly are we speaking to right now?
Become.
The egregore. It becomes a thing.
Is that true? Were you able to become...
It is.
What is...
Basically, he said it was able to become an entity because some people were thinking about it.
And then we just got the call.
August 18th.
What is that? What is that?
I don't know, but in August of 1986 is when they went to the press to make this a big thing and got all the fame and all the...
It's August 18th.
That would be insane.
Bro.
Yo, that would be crazy.
I can check right now.
Yeah, please
Let's check.
Here, you want to hold this?
Yeah,
quick?
yeah.
We'll pop it on screen. All I have in my research says August 1986 is when they went to the press.
So maybe we just got the real date.
That's insane.
Bro, what the hell?
Is that how you get power? For more and more people knowing about you?
All right, let's go.
What do you want?
Amusement park.
You want to be...
Oh.
Want some fun?
It's pretty simple.
It wants to go to Six Flags. Six Flags to ride the Superman or whatever the hell it's called now. The Bizarro? I don't know.
Do you go by the name of it, or do you have another name?
It's my testimony.
Is there anything in this room that has the power to actually hurt anybody here?
Broken.
Do you want to hurt us?
A cult.
A cult! Why do you want to hurt those involved in the
Bad
cult?
luck.
Oh, bad luck.
I'm bad.
It's saying you're bad luck.
Well, to it I am.
Please.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
What makes you feel safe?
Solidarity.
Whoa. That's a crazy answer.
Which is solidarity is.
I don't
Turn
know
it
what
up.
solidarity means.
I forgot the exact definition.
So I have a question, like...
She's lighting a lot of sage, which is normally used to cleanse an area. So I'm very curious as to why she keeps lighting it as well.
Even just to you guys, like, so the less people think about this or give it energy, it can disappear.
Yes.
Where do you live?
Alpha.
Okay.
Thank you for the something.
Thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Maybe he's a streamer.
Maybe he is a streamer. He said thank you.
Thank you for the...
Oh, because I was about to say, because there's 5 of us in here.
Oh, you're right there.
Are you in the closet right now?
Not in an offensive way, but just
Not just there.
Not just there.
Oh,
Realize.
are you...
Oh, it's everywhere.
That's what I was gonna say. Are you everywhere?
Feel it.
Yeah, I can feel it. I have the worst headache of my life right now.
Break me down.
What do you want us to do?
You are inhaling a lot of sage smoke. It could be from that.
Right now?
supposed to do.
What we're supposed to do.
Which is
which is
what? Is the answer in this room?
Let your head down.
It's like bowing down. When you bend over like that, you're submitting.
Bow. Something bigger.
Bow. Hell no.
Surrender.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, no.
It wants us to surrender.
What do you want from us?
Soul?
At the very same time.
My God, dude.
I don't want to give up my soul.
You can't have it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you will not take anyone's soul.
Dude, remember at the very beginning, we were downstairs and we were like, what can you offer? And we were like joking around or whatever like that. And then started playing that song, Hey Soul, and then it cut out.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what can you offer Soul? That was one of the first things we got at the beginning of the night.
Oh my gosh.
It only knows what it's been fed, and that's the lie that everyone says. Demons want your soul, and no, they don't, because it's useless to
That's how we know that
On the table.
Oh, that was you hitting the thing on the table.
Depending on whom you ask and what you believe in. Again, this lady says that everything that she's learned is from a secret organization. I don't know if I can take anything that she says as being credible, because she's not being forthright with it. She's not explaining to us, what does, how does that affect the spirit? How does that generate the energy that they need? You're just, shaking stuff. Can I take this screwdriver that I have at my desk and go, oh, now the spirits have energy? I don't think everything she's saying is credible. There are people out there who do fully believe, and that it's not a lie, that demons do want your soul, not because they have a use for it, but because it's yours, and it's the one thing that you could never get back. If a demon takes your soul, it has it for good. If the devil wants your soul, he wants it for a reason, and that is purely as bargaining or as collateral for some type of, hey, I'm going to make a deal with you. The devil now has your soul. I don't think I can trust this lady. There's something about her. Call it women's intuition, there's just something when I look at her and when she talks and all this stuff that for me, she's kind of saying like a lot of mumbo jumbo. And I don't believe her.
Table, but we know that basically that we are talking to this Igor. Downstairs we were talking to Patrick, and he said that the more and more people that talk about the Smurl House, the more powerful, especially after this movie is coming out. So are you excited to get all these new people more power?
Are you angry at us that we're debunking this?
Busted.
Does debunking the Smurl House investigations hurt you?
Yes, lies.
Oh, the lies. So that means if people know their lies, they lose power, because less people believe in the demon here.
Are you worried about completely vanishing and being forgotten about?
Aren't we, brother?
Yeah, I am.
Little bit older. Join us.
No.
Whoa.
Talk about it.
No.
Wait.
He wants us to talk about it so he can get more powerful.
Yeah, are you saying
about it?
Are you saying for us talking about this right now, are we helping you? We're joining your cause?
Are we making you stronger?
Grow?
Making you grow. Oh,
Should we stop? Even though we're shedding light towards this and debunking it, isn't it technically still giving it more attention and making it grow?
It's a paradox.
It's like we're spreading that there's lies, so he loses power. But a lot of people will still believe it, which gains power. So it's kind of like it works in both ways.
Problems.
We definitely have some problems with that. Can you confirm that the Smurl House family actually did undergo a lot of problems?
You can find out about that.
What? Whoa! So maybe all the history was real back there.
Was the person downstairs lying?
Look it up.
He can't lie.
Well, I mean, a lot of it we have to just trust.
Secret.
He wants that because it gives him power.
Exactly.
We're not gonna do that.
So he's trying to go against what the spirit board was telling us. Like, oh, just look it up because that's...
And Patrick can't lie.
This is crazy.
According to her, Patrick can't lie. We don't know that. We can't say for certain that your ritual even did anything at all. Again, there's something about her, and I don't know what it is, but like, I'm getting, and I hate to say it like this, but like, I'm getting an energy that everything she's saying is just a load of horseshit. Like, everything she's saying, everything I don't know what it is. It's also like the answers that they're getting from the Estes method, like all of this to me is just sounding like a load of garbage. And I don't know why that is.
Though, like, this is like mind-blowing.
This is insane.
There must be a reason. After 40 years, no one has investigated. We're probably going to be the only people here that you're going to be able to talk to directly. What do you want to tell the world?
Criminal investigation.
Whoa. The Smurls and stuff like
Yeah.
that? They're lying? I guess also a question, why us? Besides Ed and Lorraine Warren, we're the only people to ever investigate this spot, ever put your story on the map, and you tell us that it's fake. You tell us that we can spread these lies and actually hurt you. Why are you telling us this?
Pray.
I think, like, regardless, it's telling us all this.
It's probably because after they left the house originally, Jen and Jack, no one has ever experienced anything happening again, or not enough for people to be talking about it. And then the Conjuring series came out, and they were looking over all the Ed and Lorraine Warren files and stuff like that, and saw this place. And now that they're making a movie about it, they want to get more people talking about this location and stuff like that to draw in more people to go watch the movie.
Because your video is probably going to get so much more attention than what it did get 40 years ago.
Big impact.
Dude, because it really is going to have a massive impact on the... Like, it's going to be way more popular than it was...
The world.
Oh, the world! Big America of the world,
Brother, this is crazy.
What's like our purpose in this? Why just two YouTubers get your story out?
What I found.
Well, two YouTubers, two Twitch streamers, a supposed priestess, and me, a guy who, again, doesn't really... I don't know if I believe any of the shit that they're getting in this.
What'd you find out?
Injuring.
Why choose us to make your big impact?
I wonder if there was any other...
Your connection?
To, like, the paranormal world?
But you're also connected to millions of people.
Like, this is the best way to get the story out.
I mean, that is really interesting. If he says, like, it doesn't matter, just the way that he wants to get its word out is through us because the connection with...
You can think about him good, you can think about him bad.
It doesn't matter.
It just doesn't matter.
It doesn't, because it's you. It's whatever you put to it. It keeps growing. It doesn't matter what you think.
Wait, this is insane. What I get from this is, like, that no matter what, as long as people know about it, he's gonna keep growing.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yo, was that a confirmation? Dude.
Which is an interesting thought as well. There are people who believe that by believing in something, by thinking about something, that gives it power. Look at the ancient gods, for instance, right? People no longer believe that Zeus or Hades or Ra or, Baphomet or any of them have power because no one believes in them. No one worships for them. But the other beings, Christ, the Buddha, any of the Hindu gods, Shiva, Ganesh, people like that, people actively believe in and worship, so that's giving them power. So maybe this being is saying, hey, you can give us power just by thinking about it, just by believing in it. Or maybe this is all a load of crock. I don't know. Again, I don't believe this lady is being truthful. I think she's being kind of deceitful, but that, again, might just be me.
Yo, was that a confirmation?
Dude, you got it right on the nose, and it literally confirmed it.
That was the craziest Estes method.
I didn't even say anything.
No, I know. It's just the REM
We
pod.
came to a conclusion, and then boom.
It just confirmed
It was like,
everything.
you
It
got it right.
pretty much said, like, no matter what, good or bad, no matter what people think about me, it doesn't matter. Like, it's gonna keep growing. And it chose you guys to do this because of the impact you have on the world.
Oh,
and the connection with the audience.
With your audience.
It was like, it knows that it's gonna like be able to be trusted by us, and people are going to like listen to us and then believe in it, and then it's gonna grow.
Is this one of the craziest Estes methods ever? Because
the epic instrumental music in the background is really, really fitting for this, this little end bit here as well, I have to add.
I think it is.
Dude, not only the craziest Estes, like this is like paranormal history. Like we're like talking about these major cases.
Holy crap, bro. I'm shocked.
So that made sense, all of that.
Everything.
All of it.
Every little bit of
wild.
I cannot wait to see that last Estes. I didn't think I was making any sense at all, but it sounds like that made a lot of sense.
Tons. I mean, basically it was saying that it doesn't matter whether people think it's good or think it's...
Okay, so I'm going to end it here. Don't get me wrong, I like these guys. I think they're very entertaining. I would like to see more of the actual paranormal investigation aspect of things. I don't believe that all the stuff that they did at the end with this supposed priestess really amounted to anything. You could kind of see pretty easy pattern recognition, you know, like they're going to immediately start spelling out certain words. It never moved when they're not looking at it. It's only when their eyes were open. Anytime you have someone say, oh, I'm not going to explain what I'm doing because what if stupid people do it? People are going to look at this and they're going to be like, oh, I can figure that out just from context clues of what you're doing. And then they'd be inadvertently doing something stupid and bringing it in. So I don't know, something about the people that they've been bringing on who do these like supposed like psychic mediums or witches or priestesses and stuff like that. Everyone that they've been bringing on, to me, just kind of seems like they're doing it for like clout or for money. Not just with the people that are coming up on Sam Colby, but like for people that were, you know, on, you know, with Shane and Ryan who claim to be psychic mediums and stuff like that. It's difficult for me to get behind that. And that might just be me. It might just be something about it is, you know, off-putting to me. You know, the energies of the world are telling me, no, don't listen to that, don't believe in it. But I hope you guys enjoyed my reactions and my commentary on this. Let me know if there's other YouTubers or other people you want me to react to. You can leave that all down in the comment section below. You can also hit that subscribe button. It's completely free. It helps my channel grow, and it just lets me know that you actually want to see more stuff like this. And I don't really know how to end a video without rambling, so I'm just going to end it here right now. Or is it now? Right now. Okay, love you, bye.